and welcome to tonight's episode of Bar20. My name is Brandon Ross. I am your host and Dungeon Master for tonight's episode of the Wild Cards campaign. Before we get started, we have a couple quick announcements to go through, which I will pass it off to my social media member, as one of the team is off on a phone call right now, so she will be performance evaluations will reflect. Make sure we can handle that. So
put it
noted.
down on the calendar.
Noted. Thank you, Rick. Put it on the calendar. Yeah. No, if you would go ahead and take care of some announcements we have, be appreciated. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Same as always. Join our socials. We have Facebook. We have Instagram. We have TikTok. We have Twitter. We have the personal characters' Twitters as well. We have a couple from Reldon. We have Grace and we have Corin. Yeah, just come check out our stuff, share it with people, invite them to our Discord. Come hang out with us, come talk to us, come share funny memes with us because I absolutely love it. Start a Mimic War meme war. Let's do that. Let's bring that back. Me and Rod, we need more people to join us in the fight of the Mimic meme war. So yeah, here's Andy. She's finally back. Thank goodness. Essentially, yeah, just follow our stuff, share it with as many people as you can, and come check us out because the more followers we get, the closer we get to our 200 follower giveaway. And we're all excited for that. The social media team has just made a couple purchases that will go to said giveaway, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be awesome, and I think that's about it for the social media team. Keep trying to keep it short and sweet tonight.
Well, thank you very much. There is a bit of quick announcements for some special things going on. The Hive Mind episodes for the My First Table, we're going to put that on a little bit of a pause, get some logistics figured out. Once we have a more steady date to get that out there, we will. A little bit of conversation between my Knighted Bishop and myself and some other individuals. He made the call to make sure we had a two-parter there. Bishop, correct? Kind of one for doing creation and answering more questions, and one for actually running the table.
Yeah, so it's going to be a two-parter. I was thinking about it, and just the time frame, I want to make sure that we give the time for people to really get to understand what they're doing and what they're going to be playing with. So we're going to do one episode where it's just character creation. We're going to give all the newbies a chance to sit down, really understand what kind of character they want to create, what they're going to do with it. And then the second episode, we're going to be running them through an actual small mini campaigns. That way they get a feel for that character, what that character can do. And then at the end of that session, I'm going to go over with them where they could go with their character in the future. How, if they wanted to continue that character, how they could build that character out.
Nice. So we will get that date to you once we get it figured out on hard paper. Because on that, I know I am excited for tomorrow. A very particular someone at this table will be taking up the mantle of DM. She's not super new to the mantle, but she is also not super new. She is super new to doing it on stream. So you will see our very own player of Cathalia Triceran, aka Miss Annie, heading up a special session on Thursday tomorrow. Any spoilers or tidbits, or you just want to save it for the stream?
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
I'll be there.
I heard it's gonna be okay. Annie, are you okay?
Maybe.
Are you okay? Annie? Annie, are you okay?
Sir, you can sit on the couch tonight.
Worth it.
Use of people gonna die.
I do anyways.
Depends on what decisions y'all make.
Ooh, okay. We will leave it at that. Outside of that, please feel free to give us that follow. Check out all of our stuff. We have a lot of amazing shows going on. We have our Thursday afternoon show with the creature feature with our own Digitazooey co-hosting alongside him, Miss Kelly, as they go through the lore that makes our tabletop games iconic and those particular creatures and sub-creatures. A lot of fun, interesting things to learn there. Beyond that,
So proud that you remembered.
of course
So
I
proud of you
remembered.
right now.
Of course I remembered.
Finally.
It's on the calendar. Of course I remember. I wrote it
It's
down.
the wrong month, but it's okay.
It's the right month. I just read the wrong month. Look, y'all, listen. It's not my fault that they put the months side by side so close. And when you're old like me, the trifocals don't catch up that well. So, you know, there's that.
Who do you think you are, me?
Andy, get a room ready.
Y'all should just try 2020 Vision. It's free.
I hate you. And with that, we're just going to kick it over to the Circle of Chat dice. So if you're new here, you don't know what that is. There's this neat little button for channel points called Circle of Chat, where you can give our players a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of guidance to help them out on their D20 rolls. Now, I do limit this to 3 per player. So, my lovely wild cards table, how is all of your Circle of Chat dice looking? Who needs
Wild
what?
guess.
I need 2.
You need 2? Of course, you need 3. I'll get that in a minute, King. Calm yourself. Everybody else good?
I know Isa and Kelvin both used a dice
A dice
last week, so
got it.
we
Thank you,
need
Lee.
one each.
Isa is not asking for any dice.
Isa's not asking for anything.
But it's Kelvin.
Yeah, wait a minute. If it's Isa's brain but Kelvin's body, who really makes the call here?
Chat makes the call.
Chat makes the call. And then as you guys are doing that and contemplate what in the world to do with your points, there is a new button down there called DM Bane Dice. It was the voted highest recommended new channel point feature. So we went with it because I believe in a democracy, because I'm an idiot.
Is that why me and Andy have chains?
So the DM Bane dice, what that is essentially it's a 1d4 against my rolls. And I did increase the price quite a bit just to help keep things balanced. Because remember, folks, they can use their Circle of Chat and then say, hey, Brandon, I also want to Bane that roll. That's a double down. So I was like, you know what? Let me increase the price a bit here and there. Now, I already have my maxed out dice for the evening, thanks to a very particular someone in chat jumping on it rather fast. So
Who will be playing with you on
I
Friday.
already have mine.
Yeah, he'll be at my table too.
But with
Many
Circle of
tables.
Chat consulted, our lovely commune spell with them, as it comes to a close, we will open up into tonight's episode. And where we had left off last was the party hard charging a straight line towards Bolbeck, a hometown to a very particular fire genasi within the party, as she had been given visions of ruin and terror across this town of hers, convincing the party to make a short pit stop through the capital in order to pick up some previously requested items from one enchanter, William. They were able to get them and a bit more for their buck, investing in a bit of recreational consumptions of the Feywild influence. 2 of our members decided to find a nice, totally comfortable and safe shady alleyway and share a Feywild mushroom. Effects taking place, they found they had somehow swapped bodies, as Isa found himself within the form of the full-blooded orc Kelvin, and Kelvin finding himself within the genasi form of Isa. As they freaked out and tried to figure out what was going on, other members managed to secure horse and cart for the travels ahead, loaded down. After a avoidance scuffle with the guards, they were able to get out of the city relatively safe and make their way across the realm of these fantastic grasslands, moving through the capital. First days of travels, not too boring. Things happening here and there. Nothing crazy. Conversations had. Goblins intimidated. Not murdered senselessly. Progress.
We're getting better.
However, as the days of travels went on, they had found themselves upon their third day. Pyre taking distance from the group after the first day of travel and pushing away, pushing ahead. She had come across an oncoming caravan of 3 rather large, double horse-drawn wagons. Something within her gut not exactly sitting well. She used her newfound abilities to reach out and sense that there were quite a few fiends upon the field. Drawing her weapon and going for combat, one of them revealed themselves to be disguised in some manner, throwing a cloak aside and emerging as this still medium-sized but larger in frame fiendish form. And with that, I believe the Kelvin body Isa piloted form was about, I don't remember exactly how far off I said you were. You were gaining ground because you wanted to essentially almost weigh yourself out.
You hadn't
moving.
given an exact, because
You
the
said
cart
somewhere
moved
around.
towards us. Well, because the cart
Mhm.
moved towards us, and then you were behind the cart 60 feet, and then you came up to the cart moving back towards me, and I was in a full sprint. So you never
Yeah,
said exactly how
he
close I
was.
was.
You said whenever I was trying to contact him, about 120, 100 feet from
Because he
Pyre.
was in
So
range of the spell, and that spell does have a 120-foot range. So let's go with that. We'll say well, I'll give you 100 feet. You're 100 feet out. The map is not large enough to represent you on there. Just know you're 100 feet out from the left-hand side of the map. But with that, let me pull my players to the map and then the chat.
Oof. Oh shit.
So let's kick this off right. Roll initiative, you two.
mine's black.
Is it? It shouldn't
Yes.
be.
It shouldn't be.
No, yeah, okay, now it just popped up.
Okay.
Okay.
I
So
was
rolling Kelvin's
slightly
initiative.
concerned for a minute.
Yeah, I was too. I was like, shouldn't I be able to see this?
That's a
Oh.
12.
12. Yours came over automatically. I love this software.
All right, that's 11 for me.
Okay. Top of initiative. The creature that was closest to you that you had begun to engage with is going to take its movement. It's actually going to, you watch as it comes towards you, Pyre, it actually doesn't touch the ground. It seems to hover just a few feet off the ground. Not enough to bring it up 5 foot square, but enough to give it its speed to move towards you. And it is able to move its full speed directly to engage with you.
Okay.
It is going to make its attacks against you. First attack is a bite attack, and it misses on you. As it comes in, you're able to just punch it to the side.
All right.
Second attack misses. It still rears from that as it tries to come in. And that's all it can do. Both of its attacks miss horribly well. It comes in on you, and you're literally just you're ready. You're already raging. I gave you that prior to this. So
Yeah.
it comes in, and it yells, you yell, and you just pow right in the face. It tries to come down and bite you. You just knock it aside, rearing its entire economy. But the next creature There we go. Moves aside as it casts its cloak back a bit. Doesn't really throw it off, but it's, you can watch as that form shimmers and it reveals its true self. This humanoid, larger creature with these pair of wings spread out, holding a bit of looks like a spear or a pitchfork of some kind, maybe even trident. And it will move its 40 feet. To here, it will not be able to engage with you, but instead you watch as these two spine like tendrils come off of its collarbone and they actually lash forward and the tips of it dislodge and are flung at you. The first one misses awfully. And 15 to hit?
Nope.
Does not hit. The first one flies right over you. The second one, you hold up on your bracers and block it to the side. Just plung, falls off. And that's all he can do. Next. Get on my correct layers here. This one is going to hold the course. Confident in its out. So with that, Kelvin. Isa Kelvin, is your turn. You're about 100 feet away to the left of this map. Right? Yeah, you can see everything going on for the most part. I mean, some things are a little maybe hidden from your vision just because you may see like one guy move and a cart blocks your vision, but you're about 100 feet to the left of the map.
All right. Using the earrings, that's a free action, right? Or was that a bonus?
It's just like talking.
All right. So then free action, he's going to turn around, point down the road, back the ways from him, and just say, fighting, come now, no time to stop. And then Kelvin will start charging in while cutting his chest because it's a natural reaction. And as he does so, we'll look up at the sky, close his eyes, and yell, Father, Master, fix this. I've pledged myself to that of flame. Now bring me back. And with that, he will dash into whatever it is that's going on.
Okay. So you move 60 feet. You are now 40 feet away from the first cart, as they have stopped.
Yep.
End of your turn?
That's all he's got.
Pyre, your turn.
Raging. Pyre gets up to this one.
All right.
And the reckless attacks. It's remember how to do that.
Mm.
20. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Takes 17 point of slashing damage.
Okay.
Because the raging. And then she goes in again. $28 to hit.
Jesus.
Gee.
There you go.
I
And with
mean,
that with that one, she adds a smite. Mm. So that is smite damage. 4.
four.
Yeah,
So
4.
what is your total damage on that one swing?
All right. So it says 12 plus critical damage.
Are you
That's
raging?
Yes.
That's 23, 27, 29. Wait, no, hold on.
Higher than
29,
that.
37.
Yep.
Yeah.
I forgot about
37.
the divine smite dice.
Yep.
And did you roll one more? Because it is a fiend. One more
Yeah.
smite dice, please. One more d8.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I hit 2d8, but
No, you're good.
14.
Yeah. So what happened was, as this creature comes to you and you just punch it as it comes at you, it rears back, ready to attack again. You quickly grab the weapon with both hands and you just feel that deep in your entire body as once again, for just a quick moment, all the runes down the blade that you didn't know were there ignite in this white hot flame, and the blade just cleaves through this creature like it's butter, severing it just in half. As the both halves fall, before they touch the ground, they've already turned to ash.
As it does that, Pyre will turn to the other and scream, I am the Queen of Fire, the Spark of Jersal, the Demoness of Bulbeck, the Rage of Rytul, the Shield and Blade of the Wild Cards. Bring it on.
What language do you speak?
Common and Primordial.
Okay, never mind.
Yep.
It says something. You don't know what it is.
Probably
Probably
like,
just
fuck
swearing
you.
at you.
Yeah, literally, Pyre's like, yeah, swearing at me. But
You know what? Make an insight check.
14?
You notice a hint of recognition upon the name Jorsal.
Oh shit. And before my turn is up, Pyre starts doing like she did with Kelvin, as she starts taking steps backwards.
Okay.
Point of order. Who did you send that message to? Kelvin Body Isobrain?
Yes.
Because that would only go to one of us with the cart, so.
He
Yes.
pointed, so whoever was in the direction he pointed.
Essentially, yeah.
D4, I guess.
Who's leading the who's driving the cart?
closest? Yeah. Who's
Probably
Yeah.
me or Cathalia.
there?
Yeah,
It is.
probably.
One of you two.
Hold up.
There's my document I was looking for. Ha. Sorry, I was looking for some new things to play with tonight.
He does.
She does. There it is. At the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
As Pyre just kind of makes steps back towards the road.
All right. And you yelled that out, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
For anybody and everybody to hear.
You get done yelling that, and you watch as another one of these creatures, these kind of a smaller creature, seems to begin to. Oh, that's. Begins to fly up. And over the cart. It moves to there. That one moves to there. One gets to there. One does get in range of you as you watch this small, red-skinned, impish creature just say quite a few things in Infernal and charges you. And it is going to make its sting attack against you. Oof. Would you please make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Mm-hmm. That's a 24.
That is a success. You'll take half of this damage, but you'll take half of the poison damage. You take 8 piercing damage, halved to 4. 10 poison damage, halved to 5, halved to 2. You take 6 total damage across the 2 damage types. And that is their turns. Top of initiative.
He did.
Well, yeah, he got flattered. The next one is going to move in range, fly towards you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to move to there. He will make his attacks against you. It's a 21 hit.
Yes.
You will take 4 points of slashing damage, and that is halved.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack. Uh, 20 to hit,
Yes.
and that is 3 piercing. Halved to 1. That was a very low roll. Okay. That's its turn. The second one, I wonder. And Isa, you're not trying to hide, are you? You're just
No.
actively rushing. Okay. This one is going to seems to just stay at the where it's at. Just gonna hang out there. So Kelvin, it's your turn.
You said I'm about what?
About
20
40 feet
now?
away. About 40 feet
20,
away.
40 feet.
Yeah.
All right. Bonus action dash. So that'll bring me my walking speed and my dash. So that'll bring me another 60 feet in.
All right.
Where's that putting me, good sir?
I am going to drag you out there.
Thought you said, "Where's that pudding?" And I was like, "Ooh, pudding? What?"
I do love pudding.
I like pudding.
So it's 40 feet to get onto the map.
Who doesn't like pudding?
So you have 20 feet to play with from there.
All right. Put myself right up against that cart. Or you said 20 feet, so 5, 10, 15.
As you come into range of that one creature, you watch as one of its spine tendrils whips out at you and launches his bone-like dart in your direction.
Yeah, sure. Shield.
13 hits you?
Not now.
Not now? Okay. It just deflects off your arcane shield.
I'm so glad that one of us finally got to use that.
And with that, as my reaction, I will go ahead and cast
Uh-oh.
Green Flame Blade. Actually, no, you know what? Fuck that. We're just gonna do it the way that I want to do it, since Kelvin's voice will ring out once again. Pleading this time. Maker, fix this. Allow me to spill blood to make blood spill. And he will start hacking at the cart.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That's a 19.
Yeah, you're able to pierce the armor class of the wood that makes up the cart. Where are you striking? The wheel? Just anywhere random? Rage?
No, the wheel right into the axle. I am taking these carts apart.
Okay, with that, you feel confident.
Just walking forward, not paying attention to the creatures. Just
Let's say with that hit, you would know that one or two more of equal strength will probably at least disable one wheel.
okay.
Miss
That's
Fire,
that's all I can do.
your turn.
Right. It ain't broke, don't fix it. Going to reckless attack the imp.
Okay.
Does a 28 hit it?
Yes, a natural 20 does hit it. You not as fancy and sophisticated as when the divine power of the smite was behind it, but you hit this creature and it just like red mist outward in a cone away from you.
All right. And I turn to the other creature and attack it.
Okay.
It's cool. Nobody else wanted to hit anything tonight. It's fine.
We're too far away.
I know.
22.
That'll hit.
10 slashing damage.
Okay.
And Pyre could hear Kelvin yell correctly.
Oh yeah.
All right. Going to get an opportunity attack, but she starts walking towards Kelvin's voice, like looking at the creature, but walking backwards.
Okay. As it goes to bite towards you, its bite goes a bit wide and misses.
All right, there we go. Higher could probably see Kelvin from here.
Yep, you can see as Kelvin is just digging his axe into the wheels, like strategically striking to disable this wheel he's working on.
All right. Kelvin, you need to go. And that's Pyre's turn.
Okay. These two have a choice to make. He's closer. You're closer. This one can get within range of you. He'll make an attack against you. Uh, 17 to hit.
Does not hit.
I hit. Okay. The second one will move to engage Kelvin / Isa.
Yep.
As a 13 to hit.
Don't believe so. Hold on, sorry.
Is the
Nice.
shield
Shield is
still
still
up?
activated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
It's until the
Shield's still up
start
for
of your
now.
turn.
Oh,
Mhm.
well,
It does not hit.
okay. Top of the initiative. This one is going to move over and hover next to Kelvin and make its 2 attacks against him. Which they both miss. Yes. Your shield is able, this bubble around you is just tanking these hits from these creatures as you just hear kong, kong, kong against the arcane force, keeping you pretty much unscathed right now.
Don't let it kill my body.
The second one is going to make its movement towards Pyre. It's going to move to there. Make its 2 attack against you. 20 total.
Mm-hmm.
You will take 4 slashing damage. That is halved.
Mm-hmm.
And that's its turn because the first attack missed. That one's dead. Kelvin, top of your turn as the arcane bubble around you dissipates.
We'll call out to Pyre this time. I swore to you I would never leave you. I'm not leaving you now. Doesn't matter what body I'm in. I'm by your side.
Pyre's all kinds of confused.
So confused.
With that... God damn it, Kelvin. Why are you so fucking green?
Why are you so green?
Shit. You know, it really sucks being level 2.
Does, doesn't it?
Just a little bit. Fuck it.
Can I give him just a little advice?
No, I got it. I got what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same goddamn thing all over again. Except this time I'm gonna swing at the imp.
Okay. What a hit.
A 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh shit! I need to tell you if I'm doing it one or two-handed, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't use a two-fucking-handed weapon anymore. I'll call it from now on. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
And then for the bonus action, fuck, I'm really fucked here, Kelvin.
While you don't normally have it, I will tell you, Metamagic Adept
Can't
is
use
a. It's no Metamagic Adept is the is a me thing, not a class thing.
Oh, okay.
So you do have 2 sorcery points, and you have the Vault of Blood, which is not. So technically, you have 3 sorcery points. And you do have access to 2 metamagics, and that is I took Distant and Quickened with the Metamagic Adept. Subtle and Twinned is the other. So you do have access to Quicken spell.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
Teaching them how to Kelvin.
Teach him how to Kelvin.
Yeah.
No, just swinging at the fucking thing.
Okay, well hit. Well, you don't get 2
I did.
attacks, so.
Yeah.
Pyre, your turn.
I do 9 damage to the thing.
Pyre's gonna keep walking and get right there to
Okay.
Kelvin. That's going to be an opportunity attack, but I'm willing
They
to
will
take it.
both take that. 17 misses you, correct?
Mm-hmm.
21 doesn't.
Nope. Sure
May I
doesn't.
please have a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, can we bane that?
That's a 24.
24 succeeds. You take total between piercing and poison. Half, then quarter on the poison would be 7 points of damage.
Right. And Pyre goes to attack not the imp, but the
other one?
other thing.
Okay.
Don't have to do reckless since Kelvin's right there, correct?
Kelvin is not on the other side of the creature. You're not actually having it in a proper flank. So.
Okay, so reckless attack against it. 26.
Yeah,
Hit.
that'll hit.
All right, and then I do it again. To hit.
Yeah.
I mean, I
So
guess.
it takes 16 with the first, 17 with the second.
That'll be just enough. You run in, and your first swing actually takes one of the wings off, and it knocks creature to the ground. You quickly flip the blade upside down in your hand, and you just spike it into the dirt. Before you put your boot on its chest and yank the blade out, and then look at the imp.
All right. And Pyre will look at Kelvin and be like, Kelvin, you're saying a lot of weird things right now. And that's her turn.
Okay. This is where the fun begins.
Yay.
That roll is a success. You watch. I need both of you to give me a perception check real quick. See if you catch this in the midst of battle, as there's one current threatening creature in your immediate range.
That's a 20.
That's a 9. So nope.
Pyre, you don't catch it, but Isa, Kelvin, as you look over, you watch as the imp is starting to look around crazedly, and you can see its eyes. It's about to run, and then you see its eyes just darken over with this black filling. And upon its forehead, you watch as this rune literally carves itself into its forehead. And you watch as this bubble-like sheen surrounds the creature.
Would I know what that is from my ISA knowledge? Fuck, I don't even know what my ISA knowledge is now.
Give me a...
Fuck
I
you,
would
Kelvin,
think-
and your beautiful green
well,
skin.
I would think
That is
after thinking
the
about
man
it,
who chose to eat the mushroom.
You're fucking perfectly green.
you would have,
well,
you should have
consequences of my
your
action.
mental stats
Give me
and my physical
a
stats.
D100.
You beautiful fucking green skin, smooth
Elf.
skin bastard for having prestidigitation ass.
It works for everything.
Except for this.
That's a 37, boss.
Oh, I don't know. I'm
Okay.
pretty certain I could make it work.
What that
You could,
nets
yes.
you in the range of this roll is you understand the fuel, but not the methods it's being used.
Okay.
But as this is happening and you're contemplating this, you watch as all the wounds on the creature begin to close. And its vitality seems to be not as bad as it was. But that is its turn. The next creature will move its 40 feet, I believe. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 to get within range of Pyre, and it will make its attack against her. 22 to hit.
That hits.
May I please have a Constitution saving throw?
You were so happy about that.
It's hard to hit you.
That's an 8, so no.
That is a
I
failure.
failed that.
You
God,
take,
why'd you let me down?
let me see here, 4 piercing damage, halved, which is halved, and then 12 poison damage, halved to 6 poison damage. As you feel for the first
Great.
time as it runs up to you and just sinks its entire mouth. Its jaw actually splits further than what it should as it takes a chunk into your shoulder, and you can feel this this injection into your body. You're like, oh. That is its turn. Top initiative. You're dead. You're alive. Seeing how things are going and knowing that. It is going to use its action to activate one of its abilities. Then it will move its 40 feet closer. And that's its turn. Kelvin, your turn.
You must call me by my name from now on. It has been voted. I am Ison, and it is Kelsa.
Ison, it's your turn.
Ison.
I love it.
You look so bad.
So it worked the first time. So I'm gonna do the rude thing where you're on an airplane and you have to figure out if you're gonna give them the ass or the dick. And so I'm gonna give the demon the dick and scoot in between these 3.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hasten, or I'm gonna quicken spell. I'm gonna quicken green flame.
Which one are you attacking? The one below you, one above you?
Yes. No, I'm attacking the one above me. So, like any good orc, I'm gonna swing my axe with both hands.
There you go.
All right.
And green flame blade the fuck out of these 2 guys.
So your original target is the one that's above you.
Above, yes.
Okay. Roll to hit.
27 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right.
It's almost a crit.
And then my
Almost.
spell casting ability. So then the second one takes 8 points of damage as well.
Okay. You watch as the... Does it do no damage to the original target yet?
We are 5th level.
We are 5th
So-
level, so 1d8 fire damage to the target on hit.
And then 2d8 to the other one? Correct?
No,
No,
1d8. 1d8 to the other one as well. So
Okay.
hold on. So they both take... Do you want me to roll 2d8s or do you want me to just roll 1d8 and we'll just count it for both?
That works for me. 1d8 for both.
All right. So then the first one takes 14, 4 of that being the green flame
first
damage.
one above you is demolished by the green flame. You watch as your physical attack was almost enough to take it out, and then as the blades erupts in this blue ice flame, it actually, usually where there are burn marks and cauterized wounds and things like that, as the flame eats away at this creature's organic flesh, it leaves behind small crystalline ice like formations upon it. You watch as the flame leaps over you, and as it goes to strike the creature behind you, it is scattered amongst this sphere that seems to be protecting the creature in this moment.
And then as a free action, I will howl
Okay.
in anger.
What about your action?
That was my action.
No, that was your bonus. You quickened it.
Yeah, my action was to do the strike.
No, you get.
No, you get
no.
No, the spell is to... Hold on.
The spell, you
Swinging
cast
your
the
weapon's
spell,
part of it.
That's right.
and
That's right.
then
Yeah.
it uses the spell.
then it
You
uses
get
the
another
spell.
one. You can
Fuck.
You can
cast
do
it
it again.
again. You can move
Should you
and
see
well,
fit.
no,
Nah,
or you
fuck
can
it. You
cast
know what?
the, or just hit him.
I'm gonna jump back over here. I'm gonna hit him in the cart. Will you accept the cart as being a creature so I can fucking hit this damn thing with the flame?
You need to center it on the creature,
It is
but
centered
the
on the
cart
creature.
is not a creature.
All right, fuck it then. I'm gonna destroy the cart.
Okay, roll to hit.
That is a 16. 2 hands, or
16 will hit.
somehow I'm doing less damage.
And you have almost disabled this wheel. One more
All right.
good hit.
That is my turns.
Kelly, it's your turn.
Alright. So both these imps are dead, correct?
No,
No,
Nope.
one is still
Only one
alive.
of
I'm still alive.
All right. Yeah, Pyre is going to go for the one that is still alive. That's a reckless. That's a 19 to hit.
As you bring your blade around and you go to strike the imp-like creature, it stops as you hit this sphere that's currently surrounding it. It was a bit translucent when you swung, and you did watch the magic bounce off of it, but with this, your blade just stops like you've hit hard stone.
Mhm.
How far back is the group now? They should be coming in at some point, right? Like, I called them a while ago.
They'll be here next hop.
I'm like, man, nobody's picking up my cell phone service. Shit, mine
Oh my
don't
God.
work. It's
All
broken.
right.
I didn't hear the message, so
They
So
gave me the janky ear cuff. I'm
Given
on T-Mobile.
Cathalia's, history with delivering messages, I doubt she actually delivered it.
Pyre. Yeah.
Well, y'all were busy and I was away from the keyboard.
Damn.
So
Oh damn.
I was waiting for somebody to be
Are we-
like, hey.
Are we bringing in real life stuff to this? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
But it's
And we're
Yep.
still
totally
talking
not
about funnel
my
cakes?
fault.
You don't deny me
Pyre's gonna
funnel
try-
cake.
Oh my
You
God,
were
we're still
on-
talking about
sir.
funnel cake.
You were on speaker.
Anyways,
Joe was
Back
right
to the
there.
table.
21 hit. Does 21 hit?
21
That
does
funnel cake
not
was
pierce the
delicious.
sphere.
Okay.
End of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. The end of your turn. You watch as this imp looks around a bit and then vanishes.
Bye.
The
But-
motherfucker took my money.
The two of you do sense motion from
Mhm.
where it was standing. You are welcome to make an attack each at disadvantage.
Fuck it.
Sure, why not?
Was Pyre
Think
not reckless?
15. Pyre was reckless.
She was.
So that would be a straight roll. So that would be a 25 to hit.
25 does hit.
Okay.
16 does not hit.
16 does hit as the two of
Oh,
you
shit.
hone in on where this
What?
creature is flying away from. You both strike it at the same time, its invisible form, and you pretty much both just together. It's now
Yay,
in three
teamwork.
pieces
Teamwork.
as these three pieces just thud, fall to the ground. Invisible at first, and then you watch as they slowly come back into being out of invisible.
Kelvin's not going to be happy by how gross I look right now.
This.
Oh yeah, you're
this is how-
covered.
Listen, this is how you do a thieves guild. Okay.
He did not make it out of there. As we come to the top of initiative, the party is beginning to come into range.
It's like, hey guys, do you hear some kind of battle going on?
I will need
It's because I had that fucking what's that
Each
dot
of you.
plan cell phone.
each of you to roll initiative.
Yay!
I-
Cathali Empire, both 11.
I'm
What?
on the map now. Okay.
22, but if I'm not on the field, it wouldn't let me send it. Oh, there I am. Never mind. I got a
Well, now
22.
you're-
It's okay. We'll just know where you're at.
Okay.
Who am I missing?
Me. and
Where are
Snow.
you at? There you are.
I don't know.
Snow's there.
Snow's here.
Oh, I see snow
Snow's-
now.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Get back to my thing here. All right. New initiative in order. Tam, it is your turn. As you come onto the field, you can see there are 3 large carts currently being drawn by 2 horses each. Looks like there's been a fight for just a moment going on as you have hard charged your own cart to get here, dismounted and ran. I will say that you would have, those of you that are on the map, for your first turn, you'll have half your movement available, as you would have had the run to get here and dismount.
Okay. I will move 20 feet. I will
Right
draw
now.
the longbow and fire.
Okay.
16 for 10. Against that one right there.
That will hit.
Yay.
Are your arrows considered magical?
No, my whip is, but I'm not close enough.
Okay.
Not yet. As long as this thing doesn't run, I should have it next turn.
Your arrow
throw the whip.
hits, but you watch the arrow kind of hit, and it doesn't stick. It just hits, and after a moment or two, he moves his wing and it flies off.
I'm gonna furrow my brow, and I'm going to use a free action to yell something out.
Okay.
Magic only, or magical weapons.
All right.
And that was movement, action. Yeah, we're kind of done.
You're done?
Yeah, that's what I got for
Okay.
right now.
Next is going to be, let's see here. Cathalia. Actually, no, wait.
'cause I
I'm
don't-
sorry. I'm looking at the
no,
initiative
no.
here.
Yeah.
My bad.
No.
Should be
No.
Snow.
next.
Mm-hmm.
Snow, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. Is this thing still spitting noises, trying to do anything that we hear?
Make a perception check for me. 19, as you're coming up, making a quick survey of the scene. What I'll give you the 19 is that seems it is just right about to go on the attack.
Okie dokie. Just a moment. don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try it.
Do
I
it, do
am
it,
going
do
to
it.
cast. I'm going to cast Speak with Animals and try to communicate with as many of the horses, ours and theirs, as I can.
Okay.
I don't know how far that would reach because it doesn't technically have a reach.
The reach is voice.
And I'm going to basically try and convey to them my request for them not to run.
Make an animal handling check with advantage because you did cast Speak with Animals.
They're both bad. 10.
10? Okay. See how it takes hold.
And then. Actually, no, I'm going to stay with our horses. That's my turn.
Okay. Next would be Kelsa.
All right. What would it take to get onto the cart?
Onto the cart.
Yeah, just jump on the cart.
About
On
10 to
theirs?
15 feet of movement.
Could I get onto the cart right there from where I am?
Yeah, you could climb up there. There's a place
All
to
right.
sit and climb.
All right. Then I would love to climb up onto the cart right here.
Okay.
And I can see over and I can see the little wingy thing.
Oh, yeah.
Feeling some energy that I haven't felt before. I'm going to reach out. And with a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hex
Okay.
on this creature. We'll get to all that stuff in a moment, but I cast Hex. And then I feel this energy that I've never felt before. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to reach out. I'm going to point one hand at it. And I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I have 2 beams.
Roll to hit.
You're such a warlock.
I know. The first one is a 14.
That hits.
That's going to be 9 force.
Okay.
And we will use the 3 necrotic from before, so that's a 9, so total of 12 damage.
Okay.
And the second beam is a 23. And that's for 8 force and 6 necrotic.
Okay.
So that's 14 more damage on that.
So I would say all of you watch as Isa's body clambers on top of this cart. And you see as his left hand reaches out, and you watch as this mist, kind of like when the sun's coming up and it comes off the trees, the warming mist surrounds this creature, and you watch as it's breathing heavily. You can see its breath is forming around it, almost at the temperature localized around the creature has dropped dramatically. And in his other hand, he flings out 2 back-to-back, these kind of bright neon blue beams, and they just boom pierce directly through center mass of the creature, where there is now 2 baseball-sized holes through its chest, and it falls to the ground unmoving.
When did I level up and learn hydro cannon?
Oh man.
Let's
You
look
don't
at
want
my
that one because then you can't do anything on your next turn. You have
I'll
to
just look
recharge.
at our hand. Feel like, well, that's an interesting power.
But as it seems, doesn't seem to be any moving threats currently in your area.
I'm only a little bit sad.
Just to make sure, Pyre is going to cast Divine Sense again
Mm-hmm.
to make sure that they got all of them.
Okay. You do get a ping,
Mm-hmm.
but just as quickly as you begin to try to hone in on it,
Mm-hmm.
as if a string cut by scissors, it's severed. And all seems clear.
Did she get a direction? Or
Not with
at
that.
all
I don't
before
believe
this
it. I don't
turn?
believe that gives you a direction. I think it just tells you you
No.
get this number in this range.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah.
That would be Hunter's.
I
Oh,
didn't get to do that.
it's gone. Pyre kind of says out loud. Don't know if that's a good or bad thing. And then Pyre just not even like saying hey to everybody, starts opening up the back of the carts to see what's in it.
I'm gonna go behind Pyre with my bow drawn.
I'm
The
gonna swap my
carts
longbow out for
are
my whip.
locked.
Oh, that's easy enough to deal with. Hey, Pyre, you want to pop these locks?
Sure can. And Pyre's going to. Are there like basic locks or anything like
Oh,
that?
shit!
Make
Hold
an
on.
investigation check.
Killer, yeah, can I investigate another cart? Because I completely forgot I had thieves' tools.
You sure can.
That's a 1.
Plain
a
Jane
cart.
lock. Nothing special here.
There, oh, damn, there you
27
go.
on cart
There
number
you go.
2.
Damn.
Okay. Well, first, Pyre, you see it? Plain lock. What are you doing?
Pyre's just gonna go hit the wagon, see if she can open it up.
Okay. Roll to hit. Roll your damage. Tam, as you're looking through your lock, you're looking, it's like, wow, this is very intricate. It's had a lot of great runes
That's a
carved into
14.
it. 14 hits.
All right. It's 15 slashing damage. Oh, and am I still raging? Because I figured more
No,
than
with the
likely as soon as-
investigation, you would
yeah.
have lost it.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
how about you make me a dexterity saving throw?
Sweet.
Do I need to too since I'm behind her?
Let me
Yeah.
see here. Real quick, everyone place yourselves where you would have been while she's checking this out.
I'll wait for Pyre to move so I
That's
know
a
which one I need to be
22.
at.
That was a 22.
22
I'd be right there.
succeeds.
I'll be here.
She already succeeds. Calm down.
Yay.
I mean, we're not part cat, Kelvin, right? Neither one of us.
No,
Shit, we're not landing on our feet then.
I never got off the cart.
I need. Let me see here. Everyone except Tam and Snow to make the dexterity saving throw.
I already made it.
Well, you know what I mean. I have yours.
Yeah. Okay, I already made it.
All right. And that, hang on, because this looks weird.
20.
That's the
Success?
ones over under inspiration, right?
Yes.
19.
That's a
That's a
strength
strength.
Strength.
Damn it.
save. Damn it.
12.
Fail.
Can I add a help
Yeah.
die?
Unfortunately,
You do.
help die
You
will not give
you
you
have a certain item.
the range you need.
Hold on. She has
Oh,
2 things that she
oh.
can do. She can use a help
Yeah.
die, and she has an item.
Can I
Yeah.
use my bardic inspiration thing from
You may.
Isa?
See, there you go. We were
All
talking about it earlier.
so that's what a D6
D6,
D6.
D6, and D4.
and a D4.
If you want to
No.
help
If
die.
you
If
wanna
you're
use
using
it.
a help die.
Well, I'm pretty happy with an 18.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Fail.
Really?
God
Lame.
damn, dude.
Lame.
20.
Succeeds. Those of you that succeed will take half
bullshit.
damage.
Sweet.
That's bullshit.
Your Dexless brother got it. You
Tam.
didn't. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted at the moment.
Tamriel, as you are looking over this lock, this back of this cart, your natural 20, you immediately pick up on the finer carven points within the chain, the lock, and the cart. Noticing that, wow, if someone just hit these with an axe or a sword.
Big bada boom.
No.
You shouldn't have told me to hit it.
I didn't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you did. You know you did.
Those of you that
I know,
failed,
that's why I said I'm sorry.
take 26 points of fire damage.
Jesus Christ.
Those of you that succeeded will take half of that. Pyre, you'll take half of that.
All
You
right.
said
So
26.
13 half to 6 for Pyre.
Yes, because she's a fire genasi.
Sweet.
And then 26.
Ow.
I'm gonna use the Genasi mantle. Gain resistance to fire
Okay.
to take half of that again.
Is that what was the action economy assigned to that? Did I assign one?
That's a reaction. I can use it
Okay.
at any time.
There you go.
You just have to choose between the two
But
styles.
the
Either there's-
cart is
build a-
destroyed. The horse has got to make a save.
Oh God.
Oh, do we get glue?
No.
Do we get free glue?
No.
Fail. All the horses are dead
No.
except for the back ones by
Oh.
Tam.
Think about all the
Fire's
free jerky we
sad.
just got.
Delicious.
Wait, did the cart that I'm standing next to also blow up?
Part of it, yeah. You're safe. You're
The-
fine. But the
The
cart,
front end is gone.
the ground zero cart is gone.
Jesus Christ.
Sweet.
There, as all of you are knocked prone from this blast, your ears are ringing. Start getting up and looking around. I will say you probably got flung there. You would have gotten flung there. Cathalia, you're in a bad place. You're unfortunately with a rather large, no longer breathing creature.
Yeah.
And as all of you are getting up and looking around, I need everyone, except for Tam.
Can I do something because it is story?
Yeah.
I was on the cart. I would have been flung
Yeah.
into the air.
You would have.
So how far down do I fall?
We'll just say 1d6 of fall damage.
Okay.
3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
But if everyone except Tam could give me a perception check. Actually, Tam would probably come around and look after the blast died down. So everyone give me a perception check, please.
16.
I see
That's a
dirt.
2.
14.
All dirt. It just looks like dirt.
Pyre is essentially having that moment in Atlantis where, like, boom, I came alive that day.
Yeah.
Whoa!
As you are all looking around, you notice there is bits of armor, weapons, munitions, full plate, half plate. Nothing of leatherworking here. All of it is of metallurgy.
How many sets, roughly, could we tell? Or is it not?
With your
a high
perception
enough roll?
check, you cannot unknown.
Okay. More than one, though, right?
This cart was loaded down.
Okay.
But everything
Kinda.
here is now essentially useless. At least in that cart.
Can I move to the third cart and take a look at that lock and maybe try and pick it? I'd look at the
Sure.
lock first to make sure.
Yeah, roll investigation on that lock.
Yeah.
Pyre, once she's like, holy shit, that was amazing. She's gonna go up to Cathalia and do lay on
21?
hands for
21. You
Oh,
notice this one is
thanks.
similarly locked and trapped.
But if I picked it rather than struck it, would I be able to safely disarm or disengage the trap?
You can make a thieves tool check, or you can disarm the trap.
10. So yeah, Cathalia, you get 11.
Or excuse me, you can pick the lock or disarm the trap.
10, sorry,
Boo.
10. She's like,
Thanks,
"Did you
boo.
see that? Did you see how awesome that was?"
Oh, I saw it. And I felt it. Kind of hurt.
Badass.
Yeah, it was
Hold
great.
on. Hold on. Hold on.
Let's
All
make more things explode.
No, let's not do
10.
that right now.
Were you
Ed?
trying to pick the lock or disarm the trap?
Pick the lock.
You are unsuccessful in picking the lock.
Is there a big bada boom?
I would have been careful.
You are unsuccessful in picking the lock.
I'm gonna look for another way into the cart.
Are we desperate in trying to get into this last cart?
Can
I
I
just-
search the
Yes.
bodies and look for a key?
Dispel magic, 3rd level. Boom.
That works too.
Okay.
Only if it's a spell.
If it is,
Yeah.
Roll me a
but if
wisdom
they
check.
just-
creature, object, or magical effect.
Mhm.
Sorry, what was it?
Right.
May I please have a wisdom check?
Wisdom check. 12.
12. You.
Actually, hang on. I don't use help die. Let me throw one.
Okay.
15.
15. 15 is enough. You reach out and you begin to unravel the magic that holds this together. And it struggles for a minute. You have to think and focus. But after a moment, you're able to find the one stray thread you can get your mind on. And you unravel it. And almost like watching flash paper go off across these chain links, you watch as the runes just dissipate to where it's like they were never even etched upon it.
And staying with our horses, because they're the most important ones out of all of these to us.
Yeah.
She'll just basically call out, try again.
You mean you want me to hit it again?
No.
No.
Yes. Do it
No.
again. Do it.
Would I be allowed to try again?
You are welcome to try one more time with an increased difficulty or at disadvantage. You choose.
Sir, that's my body. Please don't have it blow up.
Which will you take?
We're gonna add a help die to it, and we're gonna go for the higher difficulty. 15. Kid, help die garbage. 16 total.
You are unable to pick the lock.
God fucking damn it.
How about we leave
we
the
serious?
lock alone? We can just take this back to your home, can't we?
We able to supply for another 2 horses and a cart? And I check over our own, make sure they weren't hurt.
Can I look for another way into the cart, or is it just that back door?
You can look around for sure, yeah. Make an
How many
investigation check.
days? How many days away from Bolbeck are we?
7.
7.
You
I'm distracted,
disarmed
frustrated,
the-
and I'm.
You disarmed the magic that was on that, right?
Yes, there's no magic left on that lock on that one.
Hit the door.
That's the only.
Fire goes up and hits it.
What are you hitting?
The lock.
Okay, roll to hit.
Before I do, I look at everybody else. I'm like, get the fuck away from here.
Well,
Oh, don't worry.
Tam,
Cathalia will be
no.
running away in the other direction. Because she knows what happened
Yeah.
last time.
So Pyre waits till everybody is kind of like at a good distance.
Okay.
well, is
Wanna
Tam
hold
looking
hands
for
next to
another
it?
way in or not?
I rolled an
Because-
8.
No.
Oh, he's looking for a minute. You have to be like, Tam, move. Tam, there's not a Tam.
Damn, do you
He's
want to go
underneath it. He's
kabooey?
like doing a thing where he scoots underneath it, looking up. There's gotta be a trapdoor.
Elsa will grab his arm. Elsa will grab his coat and pull him back. Come on. She's going to do what she does. Let's go.
No, hold on. I can
Nope.
find
I
it.
can find
Nope.
it.
I can
Nope.
find it.
No, all right. I leave him there. Hit it anyways.
Yeah, I'm gonna go all the way over here.
I am gonna go stand by
That's
my
a
sister.
22 to hit.
That will hit.
Right. So yeah, Pyre just like looks at it and goes down, and that's 16 slashing damage.
The
In
pyre just goes down.
one
Yep.
fell swoop, you're able to hit the lock hard enough to break it off.
And then she pulls it off and opens the door.
What you
Like,
see inside.
No boomy.
I'm gonna roll out from under the cart and look up into the cart.
Okay. 2 of you give me investigation checks.
It's not an 8, not an 8, not an 8, not an 8, not an 8.
Not an 8.
Not an 8.
Not an 8.
God damn it.
Can I add a help die to that?
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, you got what you asked for, right? It wasn't an 8.
19. With a
19.
-1. That's the
Yeah.
highest you can roll.
Done.
Yep. 19. There we go.
Given the nature of where you did grow up and also some of the things you've seen come across the Iron Coliseum, you immediately recognize the armor, the weapons, and the munitions inside of this cart. It is stacked, and I mean stacked, wall to wall, floor to ceiling, with half plate, full plate, various types of armor, long swords, great axes, all of... It looks like it should have been made in the realm of Thavia, but looking at it, especially 19, it's rather high. You do notice there's a different type of work to this, but you can't pinpoint where it was actually forged. But you've seen a lot of Thavia's riches and the blacksmith styles of the land. You know the trademarks of people in this area, and it mimics it rather well, but there's something off. You can't pinpoint it, but something is off.
Question. Would this be something guards would wear or like people in the Iron Coliseum would wear?
This was something the guards and the standing army of the kingdom would wear and use.
Armor for guards that are not right.
Why is it traveling here? Why is it heading to Raitul? If it's arms and armor, wouldn't it be headed to the front lines?
Is it basic
Because
or
you are
is there
saying it's
magic?
headed back to it's headed back towards Raitul, correct?
It was. It was on that path anyways. It was on that road.
Does that make sense?
There.
Why
Well,
would they be sending stuff back from the war front unless they were planning on abandoning their post? But
listen,
they would have pulled their soldiers back just as quickly.
Pyre then tells him about how it's made to look like it was made, but there's something off about it. So maybe there's a reason, there's something they want it to look exactly like it with drawing too much attention for anybody else who didn't pay attention.
Do you
Cathalia,
think it's cursed?
Yes.
roll me that investigation check, would you? You
Yep.
said you were going to look for a key. You're going to rifle through what's remains of some kind of a body.
Yeah. I'm gonna add a help die to that. Just
Get a 19.
okay. No, it's a 16.
Nope.
16, as you're looking around through what's left of the creatures, the one that was furthest away from the blast, kind of back there in the far right of the map, you do notice has a bit more, not equipment, but like a satchel on him. So you pull it out, start digging through it. You see some very basic, like probably spellcasting components, things like that. Then you also find what looks to be a broken sealed scroll and a sealed scroll.
I will look at the opened one first.
Okay.
Can Pyre call Snow over to ask her if she can detect the like magic on the armor? Because she
I don't-
remembers. Because she
I'm gonna look for
remembers.
any. Go ahead.
So she remembers that she told her that she had the weave inside her. So she's like, oh, Snow can see magic. Let's see if
How are our own horses faring right now?
A little
Would you say?
skittish, but fine.
I'm just
And
gonna
you watch as Vine
both of
kind
them
of
down.
gets out as well.
Fire will bring one of the armor, like probably just grab something, bring it to Snow, and be like,
Yeah, I'll
magic,
burn a detect
magic. I don't know.
for that.
Okay. Is Snow going to the cart, or are you going to bring her one piece?
She's
I
bringing
will-
her one piece.
If you're reaching for something in the cart, I'm gonna try and stop you and say maybe we shouldn't touch it until we know what it is. Just
I'm
because it
gonna
looks
roll her
normal
eyes.
doesn't mean yeah. Go ahead and roll your eyes. Yep, that's fine.
What kind of check is that? No.
I will head over there as long
Okay.
as the horses aren't going to run.
Well, Vine gets out and he kind of looks at you, gives you a nod. I got it.
We need to have
I'll
like
go
a
over
zoomer versus boomer check.
Yeah.
God,
So Snow, you head over behind the cart. You cast Detect Magic. What's the range on that?
30 feet, every direction.
It's interesting. There's no magic in the cart, but you do get a ping in Cathalia's direction. You can
On Cathalia?
you-
Or
well,
In.
you're used to what she wears magically, but the two pieces of paper she's holding, one rolled up, one unrolled, are both magical. And the school of magic is illusion. Cathalia, as you are reading over this, it seems to be a very simple and loving letter from a grandson to a grandmother.
Just because I'm curious, what's on the seal? Is it anything like specific? Or is it just wax? Like no crest or anything?
Make a history check.
You got this.
What's happening?
I might.
Kelvin, can you help me with a little
No,
help?
20?
no, you got it. See?
20 total.
Yeah, Kelso will walk over.
You good with that?
You have one more inspiration.
You also have help die.
I don't want to use all my health die.
Why? It's fun.
Says the man who uses all help die every game.
I'll do my last bardic inspiration thingy.
Okay.
24.
24. You notice it is the official broken seal of the King's Blades. As you inspect the other seal with that 24, because I imagine at this point your curiosity would get you. It is a seal. Make sure I get my house names correct. It is a seal of one of the houses within Zotaris. You don't recognize the house, but you do recognize the overall theme of Zotaris.
How do you spell Zotaris again? Because I can't remember.
XO''TARUS.
Thank you.
What you
I was
recognize
gonna-
on this seal is that it is of a tower with one wing. On the other side, it's flanked by looks like a sword type design. You can't recognize the exact house, but you do know and recognize the winged tower of being Zotar's origin. Yes, Pyre.
Oh, Pyre looks at, because Snow's probably been doing this. It's like, is any of this magical?
Works good. Go ahead.
You
Okay.
said
And
the
Snow's gonna-
opened one. Sorry.
Go ahead.
You said the open one was like a loving letter from a grandson?
A grandson to a grandmother.
Pyre's gonna pull out some armor because it's the only thing she could think of, and just try to see how strong it is by like putting it on the ground and like stabbing it.
Okay. Make a strength check. That's a 19. Pretty resilient. Takes you some work. Really good hardy swing, but you're able to put some dents in it. But you could see it's well made.
Okay.
As you take it out and you set it on the ground, you do notice that engraved upon it is the crest of Thavia. And while all of you think, we're going to go to break. Thank you all very much for sticking out with the first bit of this episode. We're going to take a quick 10-minute break, get us some water, some food. We'll be back and see what they continue to delve into on this current field of questions. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for sticking around during our break.
Fucking lobsters.
Thank you so much for sticking around during our break in the first half of the episode. We hope you're enjoying it and look forward to seeing what they unravel in the second half of tonight's episode.
Those
So,
were pelvic krakens.
before we went to break, we watched as two members of the party engaged a decent battle with some fiends. Once it was finished, they blew open one of the carts, literally.
I had fun again.
Decided to say, fuck the second one that's halfway destroyed, and went to the third one that was untouched. Through a clever use of some dispel magics and big fucking lockpicking tools, they're able to get it open.
You mean a sword? You mean a sword?
Big
Yeah, a
fucking
fat key.
lockpicking sword.
Yep. So does that make me a rogue too?
They had called over Snow to see if she could discern if anything within the cart was magical. Nothing seemed to grab her attention except for two pieces of parchment that Cathalia was holding, reading one of them.
I will burn my other two uses of Dispel Magic to try and get rid of the illusory magic on those scrolls.
I need 2 separate wisdom checks, please.
We're gonna have a talk later, man.
It's okay. First one will be for the broken one.
Okay.
Second one will be for the one that's still sealed.
Okay.
Nope. That's a negative on that one. Yeah. 6 and a 10.
As you go to cast this magic, you are unable to pull apart the threads that hold it together.
Fair.
You please gonna tell Cathalia, hey, it's got magic on it?
Well, yeah. Also, since I'm looking them over to dispel the magic on them, would I recognize either of the symbols, or the seals rather, that she sees?
Once she points it out to you with the roll she make and her own history check and yours, you would recognize this as the unbroken symbol of House Mourndelver. 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 You know they reside not too far from the conveniently placed front lines and not too far from Dreadshire, the currently ever contested territory between the two kingdoms.
Do I know anything politically or historically about this house?
Roll a history check. Bless you.
Hey, there's something I can do.
19. You do
Nice.
know that while they are, of course, in Zotaris, mainly known for its rough and tumble population, they actually do establish a decent, if not rather intense iron fist over their own city, keeping a strong arm on what comes in to Zotaris and what's allowed to go out, as Dreadshire is the main entry and exit point for most things leaving the continent. There are other ways to get it out of there, but it is the main port where you can get ship access. Larger ships, galleons, things like that. You know that it would be heavy in the interest of this family to regain, maintain a strong hold on Dreadshire and that territory.
Well, I would suggest we move. We've made a lot of noise. We have a lot of animals and a lot of gear here.
Of the cart animals, it would be only these two here left, correct?
I believe so. That's what he said.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So just to confirm, the other 4 horses were basically incinerated, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Pretty much.
Just making sure.
Oh yeah, they got cooked.
Yeah.
Hey, we have dinner.
Point of order, I will point at Kelvin. No.
What?
Don't you fucking dare.
I didn't do anything. What?
Oh, look at Cathalia. Don't you let him.
Let him do what?
You know what? He's going to want to do his Kelvin thing.
Oh, he's gonna.
He has
wanna eat
lots
the
of
horses.
Kelvin things.
He's gonna want to eat the horses.
What's wrong with that?
As they're talking, can Pyre try to sneak away again?
You are not
Roll
going
No.
a
anywhere.
stealth check.
No.
All right.
Oh, she can certainly
Damn
try.
it.
Oh, I'm fucking keeping my eyes on her like a fucking hawk now.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she got to break line of sight first.
Yeah.
This bitch ran away from me once, almost got me killed as Kelvin.
Pyre, you're watching all of them
What are
start
you
to have their
talking
own.
about? You did.
You're watching all of them have their own side conversations. Okay, they're distracted. Everybody's distracted. I got this. You turn, you take a step,
You
and
tripped over
you
the armor.
hit one of the scattered pieces of larger 4-legged animals, and it goes cronk as it breaks under your weight.
Yeah, Pyre's just like, and they're like, oh god, no, please don't
Where
let
are
him
you
hear that.
going?
Over there?
Wrong answer. Get in the cart.
No, You
Get
guys
in the
can't.
cart.
You can't be seen with me.
How far out are we?
It
That's what I
doesn't
mean.
We're
matter.
a few
You
days away.
almost you could have died.
I didn't almost die,
You could have died.
but did I?
You're bleeding from multiple wounds as we speak.
I'm
Get
fine.
in the cart.
No.
I love you too much to deal with this.
Higher. Let's
Hold on.
make
Please.
let's
You
make a
guys can't
compromise
be-
here.
Can't be seen with
Compromise.
me.
Compromise. We're still a few days away, right?
Why?
But people still travel.
And
Why
Then
can't we
lay
be
down
seen?
in the cart. We have cloaks.
Hold on. Y'all are asking too many questions. Why can't we be seen with you? We're going to your hometown.
I'm not exactly welcomed there.
were
Good.
you expressly told never to return?
In so many actions and words.
Yes or no? Not feelings, not rough fucking conversations, not glares. Were you expressly told leave and do not come back?
They went after my mom because of me.
What about the mask thing?
Listen,
Look,
I will be
I-
I will be
I-
hunted down if they see me. And if you guys are seen with me, they will hunt each and every one of you down.
Let
And
them
they will
try.
it will be
fail.
the last thing they ever did. You
But
are not
we
alone.
don't-
You
but that's
are
the thing.
not alone.
We don't need to attack them. We're going to help them, right?
Then they'll learn to be grateful. Regardless, we're all
Essentially-
more than willing to deal with this. We're not your mother. We're not gonna
Trust me.
just lay down. And what's the worst they're gonna do? Pitchforks and
What
fucking
did you just
stones?
say? Fire
We
here's
are-
and what did you just say about my mother?
We are not your mother.
What?
It is not a negative thing. We are more than capable of defending ourselves.
Fire goes to punch Tam.
Oh no.
Roll to hit.
So why exactly do they call you the demon?
I will answer that here in a second. Nope.
Never mind.
Yeah. Nope.
Oof.
You go to punch him, and he is unfortunately too dexterous to be hit. He dodges out of the way.
I'm gonna go put my hand over Tam's
Gonna
mouth.
try
to keep him
again.
from Talking more.
Okay, roll to hit.
I'm gonna try it again.
All right. Might hurt.
That's a 15. Nope.
15 to hit. And this is
Yep. Fire
Yeah,
looks
I
at
mean,
us like,
just keep moving,
"Don't
just
you-
ever so slightly.
don't you dare talk about my mother.
I'm not talking ill of your mother.
Shut up. As
Hand
Fire
over
points at
Tam's
him.
mouth.
Just once. Shut up about something you do not know. She did everything to protect me. Everything. They didn't do this, I did. If you want to blame somebody, blame me.
Tell us
For
what
what?
happened. Let us know what we're walking into.
Do we need to do this here on the road? This isn't exactly a side path.
Actually, this may be the best place, considering the great strong one of our group decides that she wants to take on 6 fucking demons by herself. I'm the idiot. I got us switched in bodies. We can't really defend ourselves too well. And we're going someplace that we're not obviously wanted in the first place. And the only person that knows the way around the area wants to stalk off like a stubborn child while yelling her own name at demons, giving them her full name and title like a child while calling herself a demon. Now, I may not be the smartest one right now, and I'm pretty sure most people fucking are mad at me. But I'd say you deserve that these guys, these friends of yours, deserve a fucking answer.
By the way, this looks really, really weird. All this swearing coming from Kelvin.
Yeah, Pyre's like,
Oh, this is
Fuck.
Kelvin like walking and getting in Pyre's face, like his chest is up against her nose. At this point, he is small dogging the shit out of her.
Kelvin, I don't know
No,
what's gotten into you recently.
please don't
But
hurt my body.
Higher.
The
Higher.
fuck
Please
up.
don't hurt my body.
Higher.
Shut up, flame of my heart. You will stand the fuck down.
What did you just say?
Please
You
don't
heard
hurt
what I
my
called
body.
you.
Calvin, shut up.
What
I
You
need
want to
to
hurt
act.
somebody?
They swapped
did you
places.
call me?
I'm a headbutter.
Oh my god.
Roll to hit.
What is with the PvP tonight?
Kelvin,
Hey,
you are
wanted to
so
hit something.
Kelvin, you are so shitty at fucking hand-to-hand combat. It's not even on your character sheet.
Yeah, I know. It's a D20 plus 3.
Plus 3.
You don't even have hand-to-hand combat on your character sheet.
No,
God
because I don't use it. Why would I? I'm bad at it.
I'm gonna use my help dice.
You
You're gonna
can't,
need a few of them.
can't get
Yeah.
high enough.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know
you
if we can
can't.
get that high.
Fuck it, I don't even have any to use anyway.
You hit her, but there's just, it hurts you way more than it hurt her at all.
That's fine.
I would say Snow and Cathalia, you two with my highest passive perceptions. You watch as Fragile Vine has begun to pick through the explosion and the metal and the armor and the mutant and like the bolts and things like that. And he starts looking through them.
While they're doing that, and I've figured out, I just want to know what the hell Pyre is so afraid of. But I also want to go over to those 2 remaining horses
Mm-hmm.
because Speak with Animals lasts for 10 minutes. And if you allow it, this would probably be towards the end of that. I would like to see if they would be willing to come with us.
Can Pyre choke slam Kelvin?
Make a grapple check.
How do I do
So give me
Hey.
an athletics.
that? Mm-hmm.
Kelvin can choose to dodge it or strength through it. So athletics or acrobatics.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Point of order. Can I do something while I see her start to do this?
What are you wanting to do?
I want to move Hex.
Oh,
That's an 18.
Yes.
That's
Onto
an 18.
Pyre, and she has disadvantage on strength checks.
That's an 18 on my
You're
athletics.
gonna need to roll it again.
You need to
You
roll again
need
because you got
one
disadvantage.
All right. Can I put a help die on that as well?
Well, you would help. I would
They'll
go
still add
whatever.
the
Yeah.
4 to either one. It's whichever one's lower.
Yeah, whichever one's lower, then the help die goes onto that one.
Oh, fuck!
Yes!
Come on, Kelvin.
Kelvin's going to stand there and accept it and tell her, does this make you feel better to hurt your friends? I thought this was what you protected.
I thought Isa was the one with dissonant whispers. Fuck.
Bitch, I may not be in a bard body, but I'm a
Fire.
bard all the way through.
As Pyre goes to slam him down, I'm trying to, and you guys are not letting me.
At this point, Ice's body was going to walk up. We're not letting you be stupid. We're not letting you walk out on your own. Because we are your friends. Because we do care. Now, please stop hurting my body.
What is with this talk?
They swapped bodies. They
And
ate a
this is an
magical mushroom
intervention.
and swapped bodies.
This
By
is
the
an
way, you
intervention.
would have known that if you hadn't stomped off on your own last night like the petulant child you are.
We're in transition of soul matter.
You know, I'm pretty sure I never moved my hand off of Tam's mouth.
Just do the tongue thing. Just rub your tongue up against the palm of her hand.
She'll move it.
Snow, give me an animal handling
I
check,
liked her.
please.
She's mine now.
Do I still get advantage on it or no?
I
Like rub my
will
hand on
give
his
you the
face.
advantage because you are still speaking to this creature directly. You're not trying to use indirect communication.
Finally.
Essentially, they get to the point. Food, water, go where you go.
Okay. I
Blue.
will unhook them from that cart that they are attached to.
Okay.
They run away.
Do they have any sort? They probably wouldn't have any sort of bridle or saddle to them, would they?
No.
Okay.
They were only geared out to pull.
Right. I will basically just, as the spell runs out, tell them we'll take care of them if they follow.
Okay.
And that's where that spell will probably end, because it's only 10 minutes.
All right.
Can we find shelter for right now? We can.
I mean, that's what I suggested, but then you started talking.
I'm sorry. Your brother has urges, and it's really awkward.
No, I understand that. Trust me.
I
Is at
don't-
that age that orcs get, you know what they just think about? Murder and raids. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna shake my head in disgust and go back and get in the cart.
Okay.
Hey, Flamey Kitty. You figure anything out yet?
Snow ignores him.
I wasn't talking to you.
Vine also ignores him.
Vine.
And
There-
are we naming
there's
these
no-
animals?
If you want to.
This one's me to guessing.
Oh my
God.
god.
There's no like tufts of fur left over from the dead ones, right?
Probably
No, they
cooked.
got burnt up.
I know. I was just hoping because you kind of ran into one and it got nasty.
Oh no, you are not too happy right now.
No,
If
no,
you-
I'm not.
If you really can ask the horses, any of ours now, if they're willing to give you some, you can probably cut some off with some sharp rock or shears or something.
I mean, I still have a couple feathers left. Also, question, just so that I know.
Mm-hmm.
One of my spells that needs components says either a tuft of fur or a feather. Can I like cut a feather and use little bits of it, or does it have to be the whole feather?
I
Does
would
it say it
say
consumes it?
I don't remember.
What's the
What?
spell?
Be sense. No, it's not. Enhanceability. No, it doesn't say that it consumes it. Never mind.
that doesn't. It would just be a component you would already have.
All right, cool. Ignore the question.
All right. What are all of you doing? As
Oh,
we
no.
lose Rick.
We did lose Rick.
Ice
Here's
a crack to me.
Ice's body begins to fade in and out like from Back to the Future.
You complete me.
Did you click the wrong button?
Woo! Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did. All right. What are y'all doing?
Guess we're walking.
Okay.
I'll get back
But
on the cart.
I still have a
Getting in the
question
cart.
that I gave to Pyre.
As they're walking, can I go back and just take a bite out of one of the burning horses?
Oh my god.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Horse jerky.
How does it taste?
Like horse.
It's
Fine.
charred horse meat.
It's not even the meat; it's
extremely-
the skin.
It's really ordered. It's ordered the way you expect any Karen to order a filet mignon. It's well done.
You just hear
Ugh.
Kelvin in the background just.
Make a
It's
Constitution
worse than
saving throw.
useless. It's a waste.
Oh no, he's actively trying to shove the handle of the axe down his throat. He is trying to get it out of him.
Make a Constitution saving throw. Oh
I
yeah.
fail it.
That.
How do you do this to yourself?
Throw up. There's the bit of the horse meat, milk, copper
Super
coin.
chunky.
I'll pick up the copper coin. Hold on. Can I check Kelvin's pouch?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Trying to see how much money I have now.
How much do you have?
Holy shit! You're broke.
We're all broke.
Speak for yourselves, peasants.
Real Kelvin, brother, how much gold
What?
do you have?
I don't know. I'm gonna reach. I'm gonna try to pat around myself.
No, like you, not Isa.
Your body. How
I
much
don't
gold
know.
does your body have?
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't keep
so
track
a
of that kind of
goblin
thing.
was walking off with this last night, and I'll hold out the little pouch with 17 gold in it, and I don't know who it belongs to.
Does it look familiar?
Somebody here has exactly 17 gold in their inventory that they don't realize is missing.
Not I, says I.
No, they have their hand up.
Does the pouch look familiar?
Not to you.
Would
No.
you like this back?
You know what? Sure, you give me that pouch and I'll give your brother back his pouch.
I'll hand it back.
And
Yeah,
I will hand
that's-
Calvin Ice's pouch.
Because at some point, the goblin tried to make off with a lot of stuff. Like our pots and pans and spices and
I'm assuming you put it down.
no. I scared it. It probably shit itself, but it won't be bothering us.
Is it still raining?
Stop
It
for
was
now.
Oh, was it raining?
Yeah, it was like
Thought it was.
sprinkling.
It was in the morning. It was raining. That's what
Yeah.
made the to where she could make the perception check to see the tires were a little sunken in.
Let's follow what Cathalia said and let's find some place to rest.
What time of
Someone
day is it now?
now is late afternoon, pushing into early evening.
Oh, that's perfect.
Someone give
No,
me
we do.
a survival check.
We can do
I
Outlander things
can.
together.
Sure.
I just rolled 22.
Oh, never mind.
22. You know these lands well.
Damn.
You grew up around here. You were able to point out a bit of a not so often used kind of common campground. It's flat, a little bit elevated. It's nice.
Does it have a pool?
Hmm?
Does it have a pool?
No, sorry.
No.
Above ground during certain times of the year, but that's about it.
Alright.
You're out of season right now.
Damn.
Fire just walks that way.
Okay. Group follows.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hang on. I need to see what level this is before I cast it, because it might not work.
Ice
Keep
is gonna
going.
walk over to Cathalia. So how does this whole sibling thing work? Do we have telepathy? Like, can we communicate? Do we have some kind of special bond?
You're adopted.
Well, I mean, no. I mean, there's a song that our mom used to sing when we couldn't sleep.
Go
And
on.
there's a knock that we used to use at the door that only we can do.
Go on.
I would pat you on the head, but you're way too tall.
We'll talk later.
After about another hour or two of travel, Pyre leads you to this off of the main road area. Bit of taller grass around it. But it's a nice area to set for camp. Once you guys get there, Fragile Vine gets out, starts unloading his things, and begins to set up his little nightly station.
I will set up my Batman hood for my tent for the night, as always. Because Kelvin doesn't know how to fucking camp.
I am gonna go look for food, question mark?
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same thing, but separately.
Okay. Kelvin?
I am going to walk over to other Kelvin and help set up a tent.
Okay. Snow?
You don't have to.
Can I leave the
I
horses that
know.
are attached to our cart with Vine for a bit?
He'd be in the middle of setting up his stuff, but if you asked him, he'd probably be coerced to do so.
I actually want to get a hold of Pyre and just gently try and get her attention and pull her away from the others.
Fire, whenever she pointed out to everybody, she just sat down and just started eating jerky.
Hey,
Where do
come with
you
me real
have
quick?
jerky? You always seem to have jerky.
Rations. Anytime Tam makes jerky, Pyre grabs like a whole handful of it and just puts it in there. And he
I think you
makes
got some
jerky
kind of
every
magical
night.
jerky patch or something.
Nope. Not anymore.
Don't you do it. Our girlish figure depends on us eating fruits and vegetables.
What's a vegetable?
That stuff that you wouldn't eat when you were a kid.
What does Snow say to... Sorry.
I just want to see if I can like pull you away from other people. We'll go probably like 100. Yeah, 100 feet. That's about good.
Okay.
If you're willing to come.
Sure. Ham won't stalk me as we leave.
No promises. And
Fire gets up and follows Snow.
I am going to cast Create or Destroy Water and dump 10 gallons of water on Pyre.
Fire. As Snow leads you away, you watch as she just kind of has that staff she walks with, and you see her tabaxi paw come up, kind of grace the flower at the end of it, and as she pulls away, you watch this little drop of water, almost like dew, come off of it. Like, oh, that's neat. And she flings it into the air behind her. And like, oh, that's cool, neat trick. Why is he getting so big, so fat? Swoosh! You are soaked thoroughly soaked instantaneously.
Good joke. Fuck all of you. Spire walks away.
Well, if you're gonna try and walk away, then I'm going to also cast Hold Person.
You know those things you're not good at? Do it again.
What is that, a wisdom save?
Wisdom saving throw.
$13.
I think that's a failure.
That is, DC is a 15.
Can't add help die to that, right?
It's a saving throw. Yes, you may.
It's fine.
Circle
3.
of the chat comes through. You feel a familiar hold come over your mind and body, and you just push it off and continue to walk.
Snow's like, freaking stubborn, freaking fire genasi, Misty step. I'm going to step right in front of her path. Stop running.
I would have talked to you. Out of anybody, I would have talked to you.
No, you're not. You keep
But-
running away from everybody.
What was the
Stop.
water for? What was the water for?
To get you to cool off, because all you do is come attack us when we're trying to do nothing but help you. You asked me
Really?
back on the road if I
Really?
was terrified when I went to Grika. Yes,
Really?
I
You
was.
guys are always trying to help
trusted
me.
in you all to help
all
me.
your guys' jokes. That is the second time you poured water on me, knowing fully well how I feel about that. Yet you continue to do it. Pam continues to act like everybody acts like they're smarter than me. Nobody listens to me. Nobody cares.
Let me then. Let's finish it. If that's how you
No.
truly feel, that we don't give a damn
No,
about you.
because that's all I am to you guys. I'm
Is that
just
what you
here
truly
to
believe?
make you stronger.
Is that what you truly believe?
Yes.
Then leave. What's keeping you with us? Why
Nothing.
haven't you gone off on your own already?
I don't know. I thought maybe I'd found a family here, but the truth is, you only keep me around just so you guys don't get hurt. You saw what happened last time whenever you didn't have me. 3 of you almost died. You'd think you would be a little grateful for me, but none of you are. None of you.
You also almost died plenty of times. And what have we done? We have helped you. Because that is what we do. We are your friends. We are your family.
Yeah,
And we
you
help each other.
You have to take care of your shield, right?
You don't have to take care of us. You
But at
chose
the
to
end
do
of the
that.
day- But at the end of the day, you throw that shield to the side, right?
For what?
I am your bodyguard. That is
No.
it. I protect the wild cards.
No. Let us go without you then. If that's what you truly think, go on your way. We'll live on our own. And you will have no
Fine.
help, whatever your problem is.
Fine.
Go.
Aspire leaves.
Where do you head?
The ball back.
Okay.
In the direction of ball back.
All right. You head out.
I will return to camp and unhook the horses from the cart and let them graze.
All right.
As she comes back, Snow,
And we
where
heard
is she?
this.
You probably all heard that, by the way.
All
Oh,
of
no,
you
we heard
You
it,
didn't
yeah.
hear the
where-
details, but you heard yelling.
Where is she?
Leaving.
Kelvin, come on.
No, leave her. She doesn't want us.
I belong to her, Snow.
You belong to me as well. Don't forget that. She made
As
her decision. If she's going to
Isa
keep being a
Kelvin
child,
will
let her be a child.
Isa Kelvin will move in between Kelvin, Isa, and Snow, and just turn and
This is so
looking at
confusing.
Snow. I know, right? I just
Those
look over
nicknames, Rick.
look over at Aishin and just be like, do what you need to do. And then I'll look back to Snow. It's not our decision to make. If he wants to go, he can go.
I can't without her okay.
Well, clearly you're beholden to two masters now, so which one is more a priority for you? I won't hold it against you if you go. But I don't think you will achieve what you want until she realizes that we're trying to help. And if it takes her finding that out the hard way, then so be it. But by all means, the choice is yours.
I'll take care of your body as best as I can. And Ice Hand will bounce. Just bonus action, sprint, action
I will
dash,
remember
just
that.
fucking.
All right. You take off trying to find Pyre. Roll a perception check as you are out running. Pyre, do you run or just walk?
Nope. Fire walks where everybody can see her.
Okay.
She's not hiding it.
I'm gonna add my help dice on that one for sure.
Okay.
That's a 12.
12.
That's a big 12.
Big 12. You're running. You're like,
It's a solid 12.
did she run? Did she sprint? Did she vanish? What's going on? And then you see her off in the distance, not too far, by about 80, 90 feet.
So, where are we going?
You're going back with that body.
Can't do that.
Yes, you can.
Or I'd take care of you. So I'd be by your side. And you said yes. And you also swore you'd tell me every scar. So we're going to have a lot of talking to do while we're walking. I'd just like to know where.
You know, I think it's funny. Snow said they cared about me. Yet never once did they ask, with each hit I took for them, if I was okay.
Maybe not. But I've never seen you go hungry. I've never
Yeah.
seen you without a bed. I've never seen you without a
And who
hug.
helped? And who helped with those things? Who helped with their food?
You
I
did?
did.
So does that make you better than them?
No, that's the thing. I realize I'm just like them. I'm no better. I'm no worse. Yet, I get treated like a +1. I'm only good for what I can do for them. Tam thinks he can boss me around. Snow thinks she can just dump water on me whenever she wants to, fully knowing that that shit pisses me off. If she expected me to be calm and rational, which I was going to be talking to her, because she's my best friend,
I wanted you to punch me.
all they care about is that I can take a hit. Yeah, I can take a hit, but there's some hits I can't take. And their hits hurt the worst.
It does hurt when it's dark. It hurts when that flame is gone. It hurts when you can feel the cold. Especially now, They don't hate you. They fucking care about you. This body has said it enough. I'm a +1. You are a wild card.
No, I'm
You are
not.
Pyre Tanwin. Let me ask you. Every time you hit me, did you say you were sorry?
Not out loud.
Yet I'm still
But
here. I don't ask you to be my shield. I've asked you to stand behind my shield.
I can't do
So have
that.
the rest of them. So then it is you that holds the shield. Put down the weapons. Stop fighting them. Let them be your family. Be happy you got one. Be happy you know who your mother is, Pyre. Be happy you have a fucking legacy.
A legacy of what? Of death? Of pain?
Would you rather be like me?
I'd just rather not be.
Then are you as strong as you said you were?
I'm not. That's the
Good.
thing. Everybody
Good.
thinks I am, but I'm not. I'm not even close.
Then let's go. And let's learn.
Can't
Like you
let
told me.
I can't let you leave with Kelvin's body.
It's kind of my body now.
I prefer your real body.
So do I, but
Ooh.
this one has more potential for jewelry.
It's a lot bigger. Everywhere.
He deals with a lot more
I'm not
shrinkage.
I'm not taking you away from them.
It was never theirs. The only other master that I serve other than you is Snow. And I have for shame that life debt.
I'm not your
Please
master.
come back.
I'm not your master. Don't ever call me that. I'm not like Lady Vivian. We may be bonded, but we are bonded as equals. We are bonded as fire and ice, two sides of the same coin. I am not your master, nor are you mine.
Then let's go. And Isa will hold out his hand. I may be green now. At some point, I'll paint myself blue. Maybe you'll love me. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll rub my tusks.
Please don't.
I don't know what that'll do for this body. I really don't. It's really weird. He has hair in places I don't. It's kind of awkward.
Called chest hair, and it's natural for men.
God. It's like hamburger meat under this shirt. You don't even know. I tried to zip it up and it fucking ripped out.
As he says as fire sighs. Do you know why I followed the wild cards?
Does it matter to you?
Yes.
Then I want to know.
I was asked to get fine 3 people, 3 bodies, whatever. Made a deal. Next time I got in trouble, might be a get out of jail free card. Helps me out in the end. Fully intended on using it a lot sooner than I did. Planned on doing what I had to do, and then just running amok amongst right tool criminals, right? Then picked up that body you are currently residing in. Kelvin is the only reason why I'm with the wild cards. Whenever I picked up his body and I brought him out, I felt something I never felt before. A sense of warmth, of doing something good for somebody other than myself. I I felt the need to protect him, and then that need went to everybody else. I know my methods and what I do doesn't seem like I'm protecting you guys, but for once, I need people to understand and trust me, but nobody's willing to do that. They just think I'm being a child. They think I'm just running away. I'm not. I'm going to face it. I'm trying to face it. But just because my methods look a little different than everybody else's, it doesn't mean mine are bad and everybody else is good. Pam is willing to put you talk about how I went after those people. Tam is willing to put everybody's life on the line by just running in saying, I am this a Pyre Tanwin. They'll go after everybody, a whole town. And yeah, he took out Kelvin's clan, but what's gonna happen? Can everybody else come back? No. I am trying to protect you guys the best way that I can. Because if something happens to you guys because of me, that's a damage I will never be able to get over.
Give me your hand.
Fire gives him her hand.
I will take her hand and place it on his chest, on Kelvin's chest, in the exact spots where Lady Vivian's fingers were on Ice's chest. You didn't listen when I knew best. When I was ruling the world. When Isa Silvertongue took on his master. Because I knew the best. I knew how to deal with them. Tried to kill myself for you. If you don't believe me, ask Tam. I tried to swallow sand as quickly as I could, and I was willing to take an innocent being with me, all because he slighted Snow's name. Kelvin's body will hug Pyre. That caring is the only thing that matters. And the reason why you know that is because Cathalia taught us that. You know what you're doing is silly because Kelvin taught us that. That guilt that you feel and the reason why you won't talk to anybody and the reason why you keep pushing so hard is the stubbornness that Tam taught you. And that sense of morally doing what's right is what Snow's taught you. They may not say sorry when you get hit, but it's because they don't have to. They show it to you in every other way possible. Look at the gear you're wearing. And if you need somebody to listen, take off the chain. I'll wear it this time. Just had to ask. Not stomp off silently. Please come back. It's getting cold out here. And I don't like being cold.
Tyre is going to, because it's going to be very weird for her. She's going to kiss Kelvin's cheek.
It's green.
Gross.
I tried to eat a horse earlier. Thank you for not trying to kiss me.
Tyre like puts her hands like right there. It's like just you could tell it's kind of weird looking.
Does
Like
a
she's
tusk.
trying to see the Isa in his eyes. Isa, my heart. I just want to feel like I belong. Like I have a family that wants me, that needs me. Not that I need them, because I do. But I want to feel like they need me too.
Then let's show them. Because guess what? They came running to your aid. They came running to Kelvin's aid. You know what they told me? That I was the idiot for switching bodies with Kelvin. Because I could hurt Kelvin. If I fell right now, do you think Cathalia would shed a tear for me? Or would she shed a tear for Kelvin's body? You have to earn that, and you have. They would fight for you. They have fought for you. Not all love's the same, remember? You told me I don't have to be hurt anymore to feel love.
You don't?
So, come back. If for nothing else, prove me wrong. Make a
Anybody-
liar out of the most intelligent Aistronauts you've ever met.
You're the only
Pretty
ice nut.
That
Sorry.
is not a
That means he's
lie.
not wrong.
Sorry.
That means he's not wrong.
Tyre will go back with Isa Kelvin, and she will be like, I can't talk to any of them right now.
We don't have to talk to them. Although, to tell you a little secret,
Mm-hmm.
Kelvin's dick kind of looks like a caterpillar.
That's the things I never needed to
Did-
know about that character.
Did not need to
As
know that.
the
But-
two of you. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yes, no,
Story
cut
and
it.
segment,
but-
yes.
As like as he says that, Pyre's like, but if you want, I can tell you about my scars.
Only if you start with the ones that I've given you. But come on, dinner should be ready soon.
As the two of
Alright.
you come back, you hear a familiar voice call out to the both of you. Oh, good. You're both back. Good. That's great. Good. Great news. And you watch as Fragile Vine has this about that big ball of some kind of marbleized consistency. And he hands one to Isa, and he hands one to Kelvin.
What will this do?
Well, my research is correct, and it always is. What it should do is put you back in your bodies, but first, two of you need to be close to each other. No one else needs to be around you, and I had to set up the symbol first. Snow, could you help me, please? Can you please help me? And he is going to dump a 4th level spell into the ground around the two of you. And he will mold this spell to cause the earth and the grass around the two of you to spike and grow into a particular shape of a circle with a very, and then that circle itself, 2 tendrils reach around your 2 feet, surrounds it, and then connects together in the middle. And
Is
then
Cathalia and Tam back by now?
by now,
Please
yes,
tell me they're back.
you'll be back.
Okay. Just making sure.
2 of you come back about the same time that you see Vine casting magic.
Cathalia does like the happy clap.
I'm gonna take the food from Cathalia and go and start making dinner.
Okay.
Very dramatically, I'm gonna reach out to Cathalia. Sister, is there anything you want to say to me before I inhabit my original body again?
Cathalia's gonna cup his cheek a little bit. No more special mushrooms.
Only on special occasions, I promise.
No.
And then Snow, Vine would kind of give you this direction of how he wants you to use Druidcraft to help guide the spell and make it this certain shape and certain symbols before he steps out of the circle and directs everybody else to do so. And do not stand in the circle. He says this like 6 times before he's like, okay. Go ahead, you two.
Calvin, are you sure you want to do this?
Isa, there's something I've learned over the past few days. And we're all good at different things. And you definitely have your place. And I might have been a little hard on you before. It's not going to stop, but I appreciate what you can do.
I love you too, Calvin. Your dick looks like a caterpillar. Oh. The
It's
tape
okay,
like
I couldn't
fit.
find yours.
Do you throw yours back, Kelvin?
I'll bring it up. I'll give him a wink. And I'll make it look like I'm going to throw it away. And I'm going to take it.
Okay. The two, everyone else watches as they eat this thing Fragile Vine concocted. As soon as they finish eating it and chewing and swallowing, both their bodies just drop. And you see Vine kind of sit back, arms crossed, smile on his face. A few seconds pass. They'll be fine. Just give them a minute. It's gonna be fine.
So we've got extra food now then?
A few more minutes pass.
God
Is
damn
this-
it, damn.
I mean, everything looked fine, and he pulls a new journal out that he had started and starts flipping through a couple pages. I mean, it should work. There's no more mushroom left, so I took everything I had to make this.
Did you carry the 6?
What's a 6?
Motherfucker can only count to 3.
And then you hear as they both wake up.
Good job, Vine.
The two of you come back to consciousness an unknown amount of time later. Feeling a little more right in the world. Things a little more in tune, aligned.
Why am I still green?
And I don't think it worked.
Of course it worked.
I think you fucked up that mushroom.
There's no way. No. Flip. No, it's flip back the other way. No, it was right. It was flip.
Did you carry the 6?
What's a 6?
He can only
This is
count
why
to
we
4.
can't have night.
I could
nice
only
things.
count to 4.
No,
you
just turns and walks back to the horses.
The real Kelvin, what's our secret knock?
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
2 bits.
Do you do the knock?
Yeah, I do the knock. No.
You don't know the knock.
I know the knock.
No, the real
You don't think I
Kelvin
know?
knows the knock.
Yeah, the real Kelvin, please stand up right here. Green and all.
So Kelvin will actually walk over to Fragile Vine, drop to one knee, and put his hand on his shoulder, because now they're the same height.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, should have carried the 6. But I think we'll be okay.
Thank God we're back. Can I use your axe, though?
No!
That was actually kind of fun.
We'll get
Oh.
you one.
Now I'll walk over and give my sister a hug.
Yay!
And now and then after giving my sister a hug, I will turn and walk over to Pyre. Please don't run away again. And I'm gonna give her a hug.
Fire, like, probably, like, just like, okay, he's gonna be hugged. It's like, I wasn't running away. I didn't run away.
I walked.
Yeah, I walked
The
away.
brisk walk.
He
Look.
jogged at one point.
Did you find me later? You did. So clearly I wasn't running away.
I was at camp. I know you said you feel like us being there is going to be bad for us. But we're there for you. I know what I'm getting into.
I know that.
I'm not going to let anyone do anything to you if I can stop it. You're my friend.
I know.
And if I have to stand in the way and help you, that's what's going to happen.
I understand that. But I have a question, Kelvin.
Hmm.
Do you always have to see me to be there for me?
How could I? What? Yeah. I mean,
No. Okay, Kelvin, follow me with this. Okay.
No, he's playing that -1 perfectly.
If let's say I'm not there with you and you hear somebody say something bad about me, are you gonna be like, oh, Pyre's not here, so I don't care?
no, I would defend you.
Exactly. You can be there for me without me actually being there.
But if something happens to you when I'm not there, I can't be there for you. If they're right there, then I can also just punch them in the
Oh
face
God!
while they
Are
talk
we
bad
gonna
about
start
you.
getting into a logic war?
Yes.
Yeah.
Roll for logic.
what? How do you do that?
Both of you roll a
Intelligence
d20.
I think we both
Okay.
we have to roll counter -1 intelligence checks.
At this time,
Let's
can I
do
go
it.
and can I go
No.
and lean on Kathalia's shoulder with my
No.
notebook open and be
No.
like, So about that knock and the nursery rhyme.
Pyre's gonna try to explain to Kelvin that she will not be far from him enough to get into danger, but he cannot be seen with her. None of them can.
Don't say the scene word. That's a bad idea. Bad things happen when Kelvin's not seen.
You know, I tried to forget about that. I tried really hard.
If I could make myself invisible for a very long time, I would, Kelvin. But I can't.
I can.
For an hour, right?
As far as you know.
Okay, then
Good
for how
time,
long?
everybody.
I'll leave
Alright,
that up
Kelvin.
to.
Tam, is the food ready yet?
Yes.
Change the subject.
Let's sit down and eat and come
Well,
up with a game plan.
if you don't know, I'm not telling.
Fucking magic users.
Speaking of magic users, I'm going to offer up the satchel of components to the people that actually use them. I don't know
Wait,
what else.
Pyre takes some.
Whose satchel was it?
That dead person's back there.
One of the fiends.
Yeah, one of the fiends.
Gotta speak with animals, but it's a ritual.
You still need to promise if
Stand
there are
up
some.
and push a bowl of stew into Pyre's hands. All right, Tanwin, what's the game plan? We're following you.
Pam, I think it's about time everybody else knows what you know. And if you ever talk shit about my mother again, I'll kill you. As she grabs the bowl and sits down to eat.
Makes you feel better. I still forgive you.
I'm just gonna keep doling out stew in bowls for everybody.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat a ration.
There's horse meat like a couple miles back if you really hungry.
We're not doing that.
I'm going to take my bowl and Redvine's bowl and go over to him
Okay.
and sit next to him and offer up his bowl.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at this. And he sets it aside and grabs his bowl. Thank you.
Anything interesting?
Actually, yeah. It's been bothering me for a minute, and he sets the bowl down and he brings it up. Obviously, I'm not well crafted in things like this, but you can always tell by looking at the design where it comes from. You can tell things from Zyvin a little more rough and tumble, a little more angular. Things that come from Rania, extremely elegant, but also still mostly angular. Things from Thavia, a little more curvy, wispy, things like that. But from Sotaris, it's always this strange blend of angular curves almost in the way they work their things. And he holds the bracer to you and starts going over a bit of it. Here, around these edges, I've seen these kinds of armors before, and Snow, should you choose to join, he'll explain to you as well.
Fine, all of a sudden hear Pyre screaming, "Hey, Snow's boy toy! Thank you for making my boyfriend attractive again."
Called it.
Snow at this point is still at the horse. She's ignoring everybody else.
Okay.
Okay,
He's
hate you.
going, and he'll
You okay?
show it to
No, I
Cathalia.
swallowed a sunflower seed.
How you'll live.
At least it's not a mushroom.
It's not a mushroom. It's true.
Fuck all y'all.
But he'll explain to Cathalia. The etch designs are mimics, almost copies, or the design on here that's etched doesn't match where it was made. But why would you make something in one place and design it with somebody else's crest?
Make it look like you're helping a different person.
Who's helping who? Why? And he'll kind of sit it down between the two of you and just grab his bowl and eat.
I'll pull out the 2 scrolls and just kind of look at them. Because one has the King's Blade wax on it.
That's the broken one.
The other one has the Zotaris crest of that one family.
Mm-hmm.
But and it's Bragos and Zotaris that are fighting. Or is it?
Correct.
And we are led to believe that this armor is coming from Zotaris. Right?
From the clues given and the current rolls made, that is a decent guess.
So either somebody is faking them to get Thavia in trouble, because we're assuming it's headed to Raitul, or it could be a bribe.
Are you saying this out loud for everybody?
Well, I'm guessing Fragile Vine and I are kind of a little bit away.
That's what I was
so
asking.
I'm talking loud enough so he can hear me, but I'm more like talking, like thinking out loud. I mean, if you're close enough to hear, then by all means pitch in.
That's why I asked.
Kitty.
No, I was really concerned about this war before because Brightblade and his group had to go. Because we didn't.
Well,
Now
somebody's
I'm
got to
more
fight.
concerned. True. I kind of like what we did instead. But now we have more questions than answers. And the scary part is we don't know really who we can trust with these questions. Then Cathalia will hug Fragile Vine and say thank you for switching them back because it was getting really weird.
Yeah, I'm still trying to wrap my own head around why you would just eat a random bay mushroom. Don't worry. The good news is I used the rest of it to make the concoction.
Oh, good. Yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
Because
I switched him out with regular mushrooms, so I still think he still has some.
your secret's safe with me. You did good. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Do you want to come back over there with us?
I'm good here. I'm good. Thank you.
I'm going to go sit by the fire because it's a little bit warmer over there.
All right. So before we move into watches and a long rest, we'll go ahead and wind down tonight's episode. Is there any final things your characters wish to accomplish before we close it out?
Fire is going to set everybody down, and whoever wants to listen to just tell them about what happened.
Go ahead.
I mean, we can save that for next episode if you want, or I can do
It's
it now.
up to you. If you want to throw it out there now, we can end it afterwards, or we can kick off with the next one ready to go.
Higher size, not even, like waiting for anybody to pay attention to her, like as soon as, a couple people sit down. And Bolbeck. I'm a murderer. Some people would even call me a serial killer. It depends on who you ask. I hurt a lot of people, not just physically. I was born wrong. I was born different. And I was hated for that. Birth. A human mother gave birth to a monstrosity. And I spent every day of my life angry. I didn't have friends. The only person who cared about me was my mother, who would absolutely lay down her life and die for me as Fire kind of looks at Tam. But I wouldn't let her. I wouldn't let her. I hated that town. I hated those people. I wanted every single one of them to die the most painful death you could imagine. But they didn't. I just kept on. Then one day, whenever I was a little bit older, still younger, a, a girl's body showed up in the town. Then another, then another, then another. More started showing up. Girls I knew. Girls around my age. Girls who didn't like me. I got labeled a serial killer. There was no proof of this. Couldn't catch the killer. Nothing like this had ever happened before, so why not blame the fire genasi with an anger problem, right? I didn't give a shit. Didn't care what they had to say about me. By then, years I spent wanting a friend. At that point, I just wanted them to leave me the fuck alone. But they started coming after my mother. So I got involved. I told them not only would I prove that I wasn't the killer, that I would find the killer. Of course, I couldn't be left alone. So, the father of one of the girls that had been found murdered offered to help me. This old high elf. He said he would watch me and he would help me. For the first time ever, I felt like maybe somebody believed in me. Somebody, but I also knew he just wanted to make sure that I didn't possibly go kill some more girls like his daughter. So me and him did a stakeout. Heard a scream in the middle of the night. Followed the scream. Found the body of a girl. Her body was still warm. She had just died. We were able, thankfully, to, I guess we had just snuck up on him, on the person who did this. We were able to follow him into the woods. We came up to this clearing with a pond. I knew it. Most of the kids in town knew it. I had a couple of kids push me in that water whenever I was little, trying to see if they could snuff me out, get rid of me. Why I don't like water. There was a man there in the pond, and I just sat there and I watched him, along with this elf. And then all of a sudden, the wind carried something, and I heard him whistling. He was in the pond washing this girl's blood off his body, whistling a happy little tune. And I got mad. I got so mad. And for the first time in my life, what normally happens in battle, the rage took me. That rage looks nothing like the rage I have now. The reason why I tell you guys not to touch me afterwards is because that elf saw me walking towards the man in the pond. He grabbed a hold of me, burnt his hand. And I went up to that pond and I stuck my hand in it. And a couple minutes later, that man was screaming as I boiled him alive in the water. He rushed out as his skin peeled off. in pain. But I wasn't done with him. As he crawled to the cave, trying to find shelter, grabbed a branch. I broke one of his legs, broke the other, both his arms. And as he wailed, as his skin peeled off, and bones just snapped, called me a creature. And I looked him in the face, and I smiled at him. And I laughed. And then I beat his head in until there was nothing left. Whenever I was done, I went to the elf who saw all of this. He was catatonic. He wouldn't answer me. I thought he would be happy. We got revenge for his daughter. But he just looked at me so scared. More scared than anybody had ever looked at me before. I brought him back to town. I was deemed a hero for a little while. But then he started talking. Started talking about the monster who killed a man. Who brutalized a man. Not like this man had just killed all these girls. Not like this man killed his daughter. And then all of a sudden, me protecting the town proved them right. I was a monster. But now they definitely couldn't come after me. So they came after my mother. I left that night to keep her safe. I took the axe as a way to stay close to her. To have her close to me. I don't know if my mother's alive. I don't know if she's dead. But as long as I'm not there, she's safe. As long as the demoness of Baalbek stays away, she's safe. But now she's not. And I have to put her in danger again. Just to try to keep her out of danger. Last I heard, because I try to keep my ears open. Apparently, there's a couple rumors that I actually was killer. Also heard that they'd make a little bit of money off the hot spring apparently I created that night. They won't talk. They'll see me and they'll just go. They'll go for the kill. I'm not a person. I'm not a being. I'm not anything. I'm a wild animal that needs to be put down. And anything that I deem my family that I care about, from my mother to you guys, no questions asked. There's no talking. They'll put you down too. That's why I don't want to go back to Baalbek. That's why I'm not wanted there. I'm not a I'm not a being, I'm an animal.
Fire. You're not a wild animal. You're a wild card. And if you don't want to go back to Ballbag, we don't have to.
But wouldn't that prove them right again? That I know that they're in danger and I willingly let them be in danger? Would that make me any better than them? And let's say we did that. Sooner or later, what happened to them is going to happen someplace else. They condemned me, I can't condemn them. Because they have the one thing that I do care about, my mother.
And that makes you a better person than them.
It doesn't matter if we show up together or separate. If they make a move on you, we're already involved.
That's why you guys need to be my face. You guys need to be my ears. My mother lives on the outside of town. I can probably sneak in there super easy, super quick. But there's something going on.
On this side or the far side?
Pyre kind of points. Like, does she have the map out?
Well, I mean, like, if this is the road that goes into
Mm-hmm.
Bullbeck, is it this side of Bullbeck or
Would it
the
be?
far side?
Would it be,
It would
DM?
be. So, interesting question there. Let me zoom in on the map. So, where that split off is right there,
Mm-hmm.
where that will kind of like those three are together,
Mm-hmm.
that together point in that small offshoot river is where Bolbeck resides.
Mm-hmm.
She
Okay.
would be south of that, so you would actually reach her mother's house first, based upon how you traveled, and then get into Bolbeck proper.
So essentially, it's just south of
Just
Bullbeck.
south. Bolbeck made its ability to thrive by being so close to an offshoot of the Zealous River, so they could get smaller boats to and from to buy and sell wages, mostly a farming town. They could quickly send things down the way to get to further down to Brightshire.
If, because trust me, I don't hide for anybody. If we could get my mom out of there safe. And that's the thing too. If I just walk in the middle of town and say, "Hey, everybody, I'm here to help," it doesn't matter if I actually do anything to help. They're gonna stop us from helping because of me.
Kelvin, How many times can you cast invisibility?
That's the thing too.
How long does it last?
A total of 5 hours with as many times as I can harness that power.
I would also keep an eye on Kelvin, Snow, and Isa. They look different. Welbeck doesn't get a lot of different people.
People in Bolbeck that can see through invisibility.
It doesn't exactly strike me as a town that would have much in the way of magic casters.
No, but you never know.
But someone that was learned would understand where Pyre comes from, where her
No, they
power comes from.
not really. Do you know how many magic users I've met who fucking hate me? Who think I'm an animal too?
Never called you an animal.
No, you didn't. I'm just saying other magic users.
Well,
Heck, I know criminals who think I'm an animal. I know animals who think I'm an animal.
They're natural enemies, like animals and other animals.
Yeah.
so step 1 is to get your mother safe. Step 2 is to investigate
out
the
what's
town
going
and
on.
see what's going to happen.
But that's the thing too. You think I'm stubborn. Aspire like crosses her hand and like kind of giggles. Where do you think I got it from?
Most girls take after their moms.
I'm just pointing at Tam.
How much? How much does your mom hate your dad?
I don't know my dad. She never talked about him. I don't know how
What
that
if we
is.
could get your mom safe?
Like I said, she hardly listens to me.
Is there something we could tell your mother so that it would be credible that we are coming on your behalf?
See, that's also the thing. You go into town saying the name Pyre.
Oh, I'm not talking about
There's
with
a
the town. I'm talking about with your
no.
mother.
That's also the thing too. You say Tanwin. Nobody else will know but her what that is. You see, my axe isn't the only thing I stole that night. I was born Pyre. I stole the name Tanwin because having a last name, you get better jobs. We were poor. We weren't worthy of a last name.
What's your mother's name?
Damn. Did you ever come up with a name or?
I did.
Mm.
Her name is Amelia. Amelai.
If we can get you in, if we can whisper a name to her and her alone, would she let us in? And then we can reveal you. And then would she leave with us?
I don't know about that last part. But she is the only one who knows of the tales of Tanwin, the Firebird.
I have another,
Hmm?
and I swear to you, you will not lose yours.
Hey, boys. I got an idea. But I need the cooperation of all the boys.
Why does this absolutely terrify me?
Because it
More
involves me getting...
mushrooms!
Well, it involves me getting a haircut, you being super fast, and Kelvin casting as much magic as he possibly can. And potentially Redvine doing what he does best, which is play with fire.
I can cast a lot of magic.
I'm not helping you, but I'll
Not
help
even to help
her.
a friend. That's fine. You don't have to help me. It's helping her.
Thanks, Redvine.
He just like holds his spoon up. It's like
Solidarity, bro. I like it.
I can hold any face. If you give me a message to give to your mom, I can get it to her. You wouldn't have to worry about that.
Isn't
With
your mother
me.
on the outside of town? Can't we get to her before we get to the rest of the town?
Yes. But I can at least
Well, let's
I
try and
don't
talk to her
I
first.
I don't know if a couple years have passed. 26 now. I left home whenever I was 16, 17. But
Okay.
considering who I am, I don't know if they have anybody posted to keep an eye out for spottings of me. I don't know. I haven't
No,
thought
you
about
think
it in
you could
forever.
help us sneak? I mean, we're pretty good at this already, but with a little bit extra help, I'm pretty sure we could walk by a dragon if we had to.
That's what I'm saying. What if we set up a distraction so that way the ladies can get inside?
Not even
They can
talking
find
about a
your mom.
distraction. If there's no one guarding, then there's nothing to worry about. And even if there is someone guarding, we can stealth right by.
You can.
We can.
I'm not what you call a stealthy boy.
You're
Remember
also
that.
not as green as you used to be. I think you'll do fine.
Have you seen how clanky he is? He's not very stealthy.
I'm very clanky.
Why don't we rest for the night, and then we can start making plans on the road tomorrow?
you do still
It's
have
been a
3 or 4
long day.
days before you get there.
We'll have
Get some
plenty of
sleep.
time to plan. But
We
it's
could
been
set
a
the
long
forest on
day,
fire.
and I am tired, and I'm still hurting.
Get some rest.
Listen, while that'd be great, then the whole country would be hunting me, not just the town, okay?
We will talk details in the morning.
All right.
First watch.
First watch is
All right,
called.
first watch, boys.
First watch, boys. Kelvin, you're staying up for watch, right?
No.
All of you head into a long rest. Proper watches being assigned and given. And
I'm going to
that-
go into my tent that I helped set up.
Proud of you.
And all of you
And it all comes
have
full circle.
a good long rest. You can go ahead and mark your long
Thank
rest. We will pick up the
God.
next session at the next morning and planning and things to be done.
Hold on.
Are
Did you just
we-
use me to make your own tent?
Yes.
So anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's episode, and I hope you all have a great night. I'm excited to play a reprisal of a character tomorrow evening.
I'm so
Gonna be
excited.
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Dick Page says what?
Wizard
forget about creature. Yeah,
baby.
don't forget about creature feature in the afternoon.
And then there's creature feature in the afternoon with our own Digitazooey signed on, ready to drop some lore of the things that make our creatures iconic in our tabletop games. Co-hosted with one Pyre, played by Kelly. We'll see who she decides to bring that day. Maybe she'll show Bitsy, maybe she'll show Pyre, maybe she'll be Kelly. Who knows?
Dead.
No, she's not.
She's dead.
No, she's not.
And
She's
then
immortal.
let's see here. Beyond that, go ahead and jump onto our Discord. Come hang out.
Don't
say
forget
hi.
about Friday. There might be a
don't forget about
surprise that day.
Friday.
There might be a surprise Friday. There's so many surprises. I cannot keep up with these. Y'all gonna give an old man a heart attack. What time
Dam's
are
immortal.
you kicking off Friday? Usual time?
Mm-hmm. Usual time.
All right, then. So a 6:45, 6:30-ish start for the second iteration of the short but good campaign of hunting down Genasi werewolves takes place. And we'll see if I can roll a fucking saving throw to save my life next time and not get thrown around like a rag doll.
Oh, it's gonna be
Fingers
worse.
crossed for you, Brandon.
Thanks, bud. I'm a DM. I can roll the nat 20s I want. I'm a player. This is just a dice telling me don't make this character ever again. That's all this is. So
Yeah.
never make this character ever again.
Look, you did good
Don't
in
make
my
it
first
cleric.
campaign.
I did great. So I'm looking forward to hopefully reprisal of that character is a good thing. Can't wait. Beyond that, check out our socials. Stay up to date and in tune with all the
Just
things we have
scaring me.
going on. What?
No, Rick realized how blue his eyes are on camera.
Yeah, he
It's
got
really
really close.
cute.
He terrified me.
It's
He's
okay,
like, they
Rick.
look like
Calm down.
contacts.
But we hope you had a great time today. I know I had fun with this session, and I look forward to seeing what plans and plots they come up with so I can counter plan. I mean, totally not metagame and counter plan against their plans.
Mm-hmm.
But you all have a great night, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Yo, eat your veggies.
Yeah, eat
Yeah,
your
Kelvin.
veggies.
Kelvin.
What
Good
are
night.
those?